We are live. What is up? If you're watching the VOD, I appreciate you. Like the video. Let me shout myself out with the capybara picture as normal. Gotta love the capybara pictures. Yep, alright, got that up. And then now I have chat pulled up. Nice. And looks like everything is good. Okay. Now, today, I'm going to be commentating over a locals tourney that I was in and that I played in. So, that's going to be cool. We're going to have locals content instead of like a POV GoPro. It's going to be more of like a tripod. You know, everyone asked me, they were like, yo, do it how Pac does it. And I was like, alright, bet. Now we did it. So, that's it. Said pay 8 feel great. Oh god, yes. Shout out to every Exosister card. Actually, I hate that these cards make you pay 800 because time comes and then you just gotta start playing fast. Well, I guess time shouldn't really come with the deck, but said sanest Exosister player. But alright. Let's hop off this DB and let's go ahead and hop into this content that I got set. Oh, okay. Boom. Alright, so here I am, once again. It's that Victoria song, alright. Exosister doesn't really go to time. I know, well it shouldn't go to time, but this was my first time really playing it, so I was reading my cards. So, sadly, I did go to time, but it's fine. Well, I don't think I went to time. I think I got close to time. Close enough. But, alright, let's go ahead and, oh, also, before we hop in, hold on, let me get focused real quick. I shouldn't have put my hand out. Now it's just gonna take forever. There we go. Alright. You can check out, oh, it's not even popping up. That's crazy. Okay. That's so unfortunate. Just, the dragon won't even work. Okay, whatever. Check out Team Interstellar. I'll leave a link in the VOD. It's just not gonna pop up right there. That's unfortunate, but it's whatever. So pay it feel great. Especially now that you play the spirits over Sophia, Irene, the grind game is worse, so you gotta close those games out faster. Whoa, the grind game's fine. But alright, yeah, here is the first round. It lags a little bit at the beginning. Well, this is round 2. I wasn't on the feature match for round 1, but I did win round 1. Okay, there we go. Now it should all be good. But they said it did mess up a little bit during the round 2. Like his turn 1, he just went normal Rise, activate Theosis, I chain Ash, Rise Banish Unicorn, set 1 pass. There we see Ash in their hand. So I just go Martha, chain Ash, chain Called By. Yeah. I'm him. That's right. I draw the hand trap to stop him, the Martha, and the Called By. So I summon out the Martha, Elise. You can see me, I'm wearing the same sweatshirt. I still got the little champion logo on. Yeah, bring that out. Said chain Called By, he's correct. What do you think about the regional salad top? I'm going over some of the deck lists after going over this tourney. Oh, I see Desires in my hand. Yeah, I was also playing Desires at this tournament because I didn't have the spirit monsters, the Aritama or Sakitama. So I just replaced it with a different consistency card. Desires is horrible in this deck, by the way. I would never play it. I'd rather play no consistency card over that. But I get to draw one off the Sophia there, which is nice. Yeah. It did suck though that the only card in his graveyard was Theosis. Because then I can't go for like Mia Malkova, banish that card from graveyard, Martha upgrade, and just like do it for free. So it's like a little bit awkward. I hope someday I can be skilled as the grinder. Playing without the spirits is playing on hard mode. Nah. Cause like I mean Aritama isn't even that good. Aritama's not even that good. It's Sakitama that's good. Aritama's not that great into a heavy hand trap format like we're in. But yeah, summon out the Mia effect, attach, go search. I don't even remember what I search here. I just know I have Desires in hand. I grab Vadis. Okay. I don't remember round 2 very much. But I grab Vadis. Sure. I think I see Returnia in my hand too. That's going to be really hard for the opponent to come back if that's what I have. Okay. Yeah. I didn't search packs. Interesting. I don't think I started with it, right? No, I didn't. I used the effect to banish. They chained book. Yeah, I think I was just supposed to search packs there. I guess, I don't know. I can't tell what's in my hand. I wish I could tell. It looks like 2 Returna, 1 Vadis. So I searched the Vadis. I don't know. It doesn't seem the greatest, but I guess, what does packs get me? I drew Least Prosperity. I'm crazy. I was gonna say packs gets me an extender, but it doesn't give me an interruption. Because book is crazy against this deck. Because, like, a set monster on your field sucks. Like, you can't activate Returnia to banish while you have a set monster. You can't activate Martha effect while you have a set monster. You know, having a set monster cooks you. Hi boss of Famas, hi everything. What's up, what's up? I play Aritama in a small world build. It's a both good target and good bridge, but you only need one. No, I just don't like the cards that play in the, like, droll too much. And then also the Aritama just, like, plays into every hand trap, because there's really no extender besides Sakitama. But yeah, I summon that, you know, effect on summon, effect attached to a search. It's probably just another Martha for follow-up. Yeah, just another Martha for follow-up. That is tough, though. I don't know if I have an interruption in my hand. Hopefully I do. But, hey, shout out to Raph Likes Girls for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Okay, I think I just saw Imperm in my hand. Yeah, so I beat over their monster. They're going to take 800 there. And then I can't summon Zeus, because I've Martha'd, so I'm locked in the Exosister. Unfortunate. Said, how's it going, everyone? What's up, Potato15? What's up? Yeah, just set my back row pass. So we know it's, what, Vadis, Imperm, Returnia. I can't activate Returnia while I have a set monster, because all monsters I have to control have to be Exosister. So, you know, I can't do anything with that. But they just go Special Fenrir. And then use the effect. I Imperm. They have Ash in hand. Okay. So if they have Ash in hand, their next play is to go Battle Phase, Fenrir, attack, I guess. And then you could go normal Ash in the Baron. Could have also just done that before, but doesn't use the Ash at all there. See, I don't think that's good. Because then you lose here no matter what, right? Because Vadis will activate. Like, right now, if I activate Vadis, you have to chain Ash. And then I can flip Mia, beat over Fenrir, Mia search Returnia. Returnia beats the top deck right there, or just search Pax or something. Wouldn't it have been better to leave Rise, since they have to use Battle Phase to get rid of it? And you only get punished if they draw Birth. To be honest, I thought about leaving the Rise, but I didn't want to play into, like, a normal summon hand trap. And then them just, like, start with Baron or something. Because I had Imperm, and last turn they started with Rise. They only had Rise Theosis last turn, so I knew they didn't have, like, you know, like a special from hand, like, Unicorn or Fenrir, so it would have had to have been top deck, and I have Imperm for it. They can't, if they use Rise, they're locked in the XYZ. Well, they summoned Rise the whole turn before. So then, that turn, oh, you're thinking about the wrong effect. Rise only locks if you summon from hand. And if you activate Rise effect on field, it stays level 7 forever. And you can only activate it the turn it's summoned. But okay, so I win game 1. And then heading on to the next game here. Okay, there you go, Special Fenrir effect. See Book in my hand, Martha, Ash. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. But yeah, Fenrir, grab Rise Heart. Sure. Special Rise. Rise, go banish. So I'm not getting like big comboed here for them just going for this, you know, the Fenrir Rise. I mean, that's just Shang. You know, that's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, it's like less scary than maybe just like Fenrir or even searching Unicorn. But then the set 4, now that's scary. Then they pass. I draw. Oh, there's nothing. Or yeah, right here I was thinking in the draw phase. And I try to book a moon. Chain lands, which is pretty good. Yeah, and then standby phase, Shang, chain Ash. Shut that down. Chain Strike. So I had the 2 outs for the 2 outs. So I had like 2 ways to out Shang. They had 2 ways to stop the 2 outs. That's unfortunate. Yeah, but I still have Martha in hand, so I can still like try to keep going. Martha do be strong though. Yeah, and here I was just thinking about what to do. Yeah, you just have to start with Martha. That's another bad thing, is like whenever you're leading off, you pretty much always have to lead off with Martha. You always have to lead off with your power card, because it doesn't work if you get hit with Book. So you just have to like accept the Book of Moon early on, and then try to play through it. Otherwise, if you play with, you know, if you're gonna normal summon something else and they Book, you have like no way to beat that. Your opponent is the villain, he got everything. Yeah, the strike, the lance, it was kind of tough. But at least they didn't start with Unicorn strike lance. They started with Fenrir strike lance. But it could have also been pressured playing it, and I could have ashed it. But, you know, it didn't happen, so it's whatever. But I get to bring out Martha at least here. You know, they had nothing on summon, so that means I get the overlay. I'm pretty sure here I'm thinking about overlaying for the Mia, because that lets me banish a back row at the worst, and it lets me, like, attack over Fenrir. But they go ahead, they judgment the XYZ there. So now, you know, I lost my Martha effect, which kind of sucks. So, like, I went through that, but I really didn't go through that much yet. But the opponent still has Fenrir in a back row. So, like, if that back row is, like, anything at this point, I'm kind of cooked. But I just go, like, normal summon Stella effect, bring out from hand. And then that brings out Sophia. And I probably just Fenrir banish Sophia there. Otherwise, that lets me just draw one, yeah. Lets me draw one, and it's a level 4. So then it lets me, like, beat over Fenrir too. Out that, put me on have Extender. But I think I do have Extender here. Yeah. I mean, it looks like it. By the way, I'm thinking... Oh, it's just Talons. Okay. Oh, it's just Judgment. Alright. That's fair. It was just Talons Drill too. Oh, yeah, I remember I was thinking. I was like, should I take? And I was like, nope, that doesn't do a single thing. I can't do anything if I take. So, yeah, I was going to just try to draw. But it was tough. Getting hit with, like, the 2 Judgment, the Strike, the Lance, and then the Shang. Because, like, you know, if that last Judgment wasn't there, then, like, you know, I just, like, play through that anyways. Well, I might play through that. I still need Talents to hit. Did you say you had Sakitama? No, I don't have Sakitama or Aritama or Gozen match. To be fair, though, I wouldn't play Gozen match in the main deck anyways. I'm not trying to play Floodgates in the main deck of this deck. But okay, now we get to go to game 3. What do you think about Infernoble? Infernoble's not bad. That deck is big combo deck going first. It's a scary going first deck. I'll give it that. But it still just like loses the Dark Ruler, gets hurt by Droll a lot. I feel like Mannadium is probably just better because like it doesn't lose to, you know, Dark Ruler and stuff. But yeah, I get to go first game 3. I start off with Exosister Pax, you know, the Rhoda. Pay 8, feel great. Go search. And then I can grab Martha. Oh, I'm thinking on the search. I have Pax in hand. I have another Pax in hand. I just grab Martha there. I don't get hit with Droll. Cool. Not getting hit with Droll's nice. Martha effect, that goes through. Doesn't get stopped. Yeah. Also, I realized if I start with Exosister packs, people don't Ash. They'll let it go through and let me search Martha and then Ash the Martha effect. That's what people have been doing. Which, I don't know if that's correct. Like, it stops you from getting punished by Martha effect. But, I mean, it's fine because, like, then you still get a level 4 to hand at least. It could be follow-up at the bare minimum, or it could be a level 4 to work with. But yeah, use the Martha and Elise there off of the Martha I got off packs to go into the Mia, and then effect attached to go search, chain imperm. I think I was thinking in there about like chaining the banish, and was like, nope, I'm not gonna do that because I want them to have imperm engrave, so that way I can potentially banish it in the future to like activate my own Martha effect. Just such a sick play. Hey y'all, what's up, what's up? Pax would be low-key broken in any other deck. Yeah, I mean it's Rhoda or it's E-Telly for an engine card. Pretty good, pretty solid. They draw a Unicorn. Okay. Flip anti-spell. I see a lot of spells in their hand. Ashing Martha over Pax is fine since you get punished so hard by them having Martha in hand already if you Ash Pax. Yeah, but if they have Martha in hand, they don't start with Pax because that plays in the draw. So if they start with Pax, you know they don't have Martha because they would have started with it to be able to search and then activate draw chain Pax to chain search. So that you get 2 searches in 1 turn. Pax also grabs the spell trap. Yeah. I go ahead. Yeah, I don't know why they chain Lance on my monster. Well, I guess it's decent because they had Unicorn and they wanted to like beat over my monster instead of crashing. So I guess that makes sense. It just feels so bad. Also, I get Kaiju there. Kaiju is tough. It is real rough. You know why? Because I didn't have the full extra deck. I didn't have Donner in my extra deck. So I had no way to like link off a Kaiju. I didn't play a single link in my deck. I played a Plunder Patrol Yord because I needed another card for my Prosperity. What do you think about Sword Soul Super Heavy? It works because not many spell trap needed and can get around. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that deck. It just doesn't seem the greatest. The Super Heavy Samurai cards just aren't that great anymore. But I activate Vadis, pay 8, feel great, go E-Telly 2 from my deck. Like, to be honest, why waste a Kaiju if you're just gonna, or why waste the Lance if you're just gonna Kaiju it? Well, could have lanced the Uni to protect it from book. Oh, can't, because I have anti-spell. So they had to either activate Lance or set it and hold it for a turn. And they were summoning Unicorn, and they wanted to beat over my guy. So they wanted to Lance it. But, yep, I had a way to book the Unicorn and stop it. Yeah, so I get to bring out Irene and Sophia, and then Sophia effect to try to draw one. And then I get to gang 800 there, yeah, because I have the Irene. Sophia's crazy. Sophia's nice. I like this card a lot. I go for the card a lot. I drew Prosperity off of it too. It's just funny. That happens so much. Lancing with Kaiju in hand seems bad. I know bro isn't playing Exo. Nah, Exo nice. Martha's the new wave. By the way, no way you're playing Exosister at locals, bro. Why? I mean, wouldn't that be where I was playing it? So, like, you know, if I showed up with Exosister to, like, the YCS, that's when you'd be like, hey, whoa, what are you doing? That's different. But at locals, come on now. You can show up to locals with any deck. Any deck. If I showed up with Moki Moki Ojama combo Exodia, you can't even be like, oh, that's weird. It's like, oh, that's locals. That's fair. You know? Hey, shout out to Raf1 for the follow. Thank you. And Hello Fry for the follow. Thank you. Why Exo instead of Unchained? Deck is so based. I don't have Unchained. I don't own Unchained yet. I own Exo. I mean, I don't even own all of it. I don't even have Aritama, Sakitama, Gozen. I didn't have any of it. But Mia's gonna search out for a Vadis there. Yeah. Why no Capital into Martha? I can't activate Martha because I control Kaiju. And you can't activate Martha while you have monsters on your field, unless if all the monsters on your field are XYZ monsters. But I go Martha to banish back row, hit Terraforming. Feels bad because like Terraforming is it's gonna grab another spell that doesn't work for a whole nother turn. So I definitely hit the bad one there. It would have been nice to hit Birth. I was trying to think of like a big brain play because I think I was close for game or something. I forget. But I know with this line it's fine because even if I get hit with Birth, I still win because I can beat over their monster and it goes to grave, right? So now if they ever activate Birth and activate the effect of special, I just chain Telly and summon 2 from deck. And then I just boop, set up Imperm and a banish. And you have to out both of them also. So then I have like all that and you have nothing. And you're still under anti-spell too. So summoning Unicorn doesn't even do anything. And Unicorn can't even like beat over my my Mia Malkova. It can't even crash with it either if it's summoned off Birth from the graveyard because it can't be destroyed by battle with something summoned from the grave. And they summon a Kaiju there. Yo, that's fine. And then yeah, they just scoop. I just show them like I had like everything still. I had a lot. But okay. Yep, so that is round 2. I actually don't know how the video is set up. If okay, yeah, in between rounds. Okay. Let's get back. Oh, there you go. Yep, I can see. I saw my calculator come out. There we go. Okay, so this is the next round. This is round 3. I'm on the right. Again, you can tell. I got the Capybara Field Center. If you ever need to know who's me, I'm on the side of the Capybaras every time. Ruling question, can you activate return on while you control face down? Nope, you cannot. Nope. It's my hand. Oh, I remember this game. I was happy I went second because I bricked. I did not draw good. My opponent starts with normal summon draw, activate Ab's Session to destroy it. And I'm like, let's go! That's what we want to see our opponent start with every single time. The only thing that could change is if, like, draw was Ash, so that way they had a tuner engrave. That would help me even more, but it's whatever. So they grab Room Heart. I know that they have to, like, Ab Session to summon that now. And then they use the effect. And then here I have Moonlit and I have Imperm. And I was thinking about which one to use. Because I was thinking, like, if I activate Moonlit, I play in the Talons. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to Imperm. That's fine. It's not like, I mean, everything that they summon is going to be special summoned anyways. But then I get hit with Crossout, and it's like, that's tough. Yup. You know, you just have to eat those, though. You just have to eat the game 1 Crossout. Nothing much I would really do about it. I think I'd make that same play again. Just because, like, I still have, you know, Moonlit for another thing. People joke that circular... I don't know what you're saying. Okay, well, they're going to go ahead, synchro those off. Yeah, synchro or link. But synchro's in the Tri-Edge Master. Tri-Edge Master effect to draw 1. Sure, that's fine. You know, I'm not going to Moonlit the Upstart Goblin there. I think it's okay. And then they pass. Also, just, I don't have Engine. And then I top deck Pax there. So now I do have Engine. Now I do have a playable hand, which is nice. So I just start my turn with Activate Pax. Pay 8, feel great. So she alone is OTK going second by herself. She is not. She is. You still need a second 4. Then how so? But yeah, grab the Martha. Okay. It actually is game by itself. As long as the opponent has something in the graveyard. Right? I may be forgetting it wrong. No, I don't think it's that. No, I don't think it's game. It's close to game though. It's the 36, whatever. But yeah, they tried to Ash the Martha. That chain called by. They chain reframing. And then yeah, I asked to read the reframing there. Just because yeah, I didn't want to like mess it up. But yep, that's fine. So out that, Martha's in hand. Like I'm okay with that trade because my opponent's like really far behind. They don't have anything, and they decided to Ash Blossom my Martha over my Pax, which makes no sense. And then I activate Talents to draw 2. I think I just drew an Exosister monster there, so that should help me to play. Yeah, I still have Moonlit, which should be able to stop whatever they start with next turn. Okay, normal summon out Stella there. Or, wait, that's Stella, right? Yeah, it's Stella, it's Stella. I thought I got it confused with Sophia for a second. I got, like, all the cards in my hand, all the one-ofs in my hand, just in case I need to reread over them. But I played this deck a decent amount on DB the last, like, 2 days. You know, after this tournament happened, the last like 2 days I've been playing the deck on DB, trying to get better with it. But summon, and then activate the effect. Attach, go search. They chain imperm, and it's like, well, you know, chain effect to banish. I was thinking of what to banish here. I was thinking like, do I banish the Tri-Edge Master? Do I banish the planet? Do I banish something from their grave? And I think in the end here I decided to banish the planet and then just beat over the Tri-Edge, leave them with nothing. They have like a little bit of a graveyard, but it doesn't really do anything. And then I still have follow-up. I have like Moonlit, Martha. My body on board has to be answered. Otherwise I can just search like Pax or something. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I was reading over my Martha there to see if you get hit with Ash Blossom, can I go in the Zeus still? And the answer is no, you cannot. If it gets like savaged, you can. Yeah, because you need the activation to get negated, not the effect. But yeah, they just draw one and then pass, and it's like, alright, sure. Like, that's just game. Because I'm just going to go for it. They said, you set up Magnifica and get a Martha in hand for follow-up, but it's not OTK. Yeah. I'm always in your comments with Geist Gang nonsense. Shout out Geist Gang. Shout out Protocol. Protocol's broken. Shout out to the Protocol Widowwinker interaction. That interaction was so annoying. Because as someone that was playing Altergeist at that time, no Sky Striker player knew what they were doing when it came to that ruling. And it was so annoying. Even most judges didn't even know what they were doing. That was also annoying. Make Maya, search pack, summon Martha, trigger Martha to make that. What do you do from there? Yeah, you're right. Need another 4. Yep. I mean, there are cool plays. I mean, it's not a game. It's close. It's really close. It's not a game with just Martha. It's fine though. You can set up a lot with just one Martha. You can set up more than enough. You missed my comment earlier. I got 6th place at a regional this weekend with Geist. Oh, nice. Let's go. Yeah, I don't think I have your deck profile pulled up. I mean, I don't even know if you did one, but I have a few pulled up to go over after this little Friday night local tournament thing. But I go in the Capital there, Capital effect, attach, go search. Yeah, if I was playing with the deck now, like, you know, now that I've actually played the deck a decent amount, I wouldn't be playing as slow. I just really didn't know my cards. Like, I was probably in my deck right there, reading over Irene or something, making sure I knew exactly what it did. Because I was, like, really trying to learn. I was trying to learn, like, all the names, too, and how the names match up. And I learned it pretty easy. Everything matches with Elise besides Irene and Sophia. Irene and Sophia match each other. Elise says Stella, Martha say Elise. Everything is Elise based. besides the 2 that aren't. Yep, I just attacked there. I just decided to go for a bunch of setup. I could have gone for game. But this is nice. I don't need to play in the nib, like, off the top and somehow lose to it, just because I have so many interruptions. That's also why I searched packs, because I was like, if I somehow, like, if they decide to, like, imper me or something, and I see that they don't have nib in hand, then I'm just going to activate packs and continue to go for game. Otherwise, like, I pay an extra 800, but, like, who cares? Like, I have so much setup, I just win. It may even just be... I mean, their deck's like a combo deck. You know, it's not like 1-card combos, it's 2-card combos, so they have to set up. And I have 4 banishes there, plus, like, a moonlit. There's just no way. But alright, yeah, that's going to be game 1. So I win going second into Manadium. They didn't start with a very strong hand. I'm so happy I top decked the packs, otherwise I would not have been able to done very much. Okay, but now, next game. To be fair though, they did kind of throw by ashing Martha over packs. Or they could have reframing Martha. There was a couple of things that could have been done different. This game, I open Shifter, Pax, and 3 Exosister monsters. It looks like 2 Elise, 1 Stella. So Stella's the one that on normal, or during your main phase, you can just special 1 from hand. I have 2 Elise, that's the extender from hand. Pax, which is the Rhoda, and Shifter. But they start with Tier Planet to go search Visa Starfrost. More and more people have been playing Tier Planet. Well, actually, I'd say there was a boost for it, but then a lot of people stopped playing it. People are now opting to play a little bit of a bigger Scareclaw package, like the 2/2/2, just to have more follow-up. But they go normal summon Torrid, activate Starfrost. I changed Shifter there, just to, you know, banish everything, because right here, their next play is to summon Meek from deck, and then turn Starfrost into Lightheart, assuming that they have nothing else. Or make the Synchro, do whatever. Either way, Starfrost to graveyard. I don't want that card to graveyard. I also don't want level 2 Tuna to graveyard, because that makes Excel easy. And then Excel also makes other stuff easy, like Dispatter. And Dispatter works really well under Shifter, so a lot of reasons why I want to stop that. What's the ruling interaction? Oh, the ruling interaction was, Altergeist Protocol versus Sky Striker Widow Anchor. That one, like, it got misruled all the time. Up until, like, right when nobody played Altergeist anymore. But she ain't Circular OTK. Yeah, definitely not Circular OTK. So they make Lightheart, search, activate. So I sent my list to MCO40, but he hasn't made a video. I got a local guy with a video, but it's not up yet. I need to start doing what I was talking about before. Or maybe I just need to make a whole different YouTube channel for regional deck profiles. Kind of like how House of Champs used to have. Used to have the House of Deck Profiles or whatever. And he'd post like literally like 15 deck profiles there a weekend. I need to start doing something like that. And just ask everybody to send them in. And I'll be like, yo, I'll pay you for your deck profiles. And just get infinite deck profiles sent in. Maybe that's what I need to do. Set up like a Facebook page for it or something. But yeah, they make Triads. Triads draw 1 there. They get a bunch of draws, like Scareclaw, Rykar got to draw 1. Triads gets to draw 1. Triads even drew in the Peaceful there. Now they get to activate Peaceful to go search. Like, they're still getting to do a decent amount of stuff here under the Shifter. Like, Shifter's not just, like, ending their turn. But if I had to have one hand trap, it would be Droll. But Shifter's a close second. Shifter is a close second. It's definitely stopping them a lot. Every time I open Shifter and Exo, I feel very conflicted. Like, yeah, I'm probably going to win, but am I going to feel great for my crimes? Yeah, I still feel good. Yeah, like, Shifter, it's just such a good card. It's just such a dumb card, too. I mean, I play the card a bunch. I've played with the card a bunch, but man, oh man, should that card not be legal at 3. Room Heart, search reframing there. Yeah, at this point, like, in my head, what I'm thinking is I'm cooked. I mean, look at their field. They have 5 bodies on their field. They just searched a counter trap. I have 4 engine cards in my hand. Like, I don't have, like, a hand trap to, like, try to stop them. I don't have, like, a random nib to throw down right now and just, like, auto win the game. Well, obviously you can't play that card in Exosister, but you get the point. I don't have something that just, like, auto wins the game right here out of nowhere. Did you main it or side it for locals? Side what? Main what? Draw Dark Ruler, ease. I did side deck Dark Ruler. I did side that card in. I side deck 3 of that card. South Florida Regional yesterday, we had top 8, 1 Mathmech, 1 Cash, 1 Rescue Ace, 1 Vanquish Soul, 1 Phantom Knight Adventure, 1 Runic Fur Hire, 1 Vanadium, 1 Pearly. Oh, that's cool. 8 different decks. It's crazy. Very diverse format. Oh, it's crazy. Phantom Knight Adventure. Alright, they're gonna set 3 and then pass. So they have Baron, Reframing, and then a bunch of blanks. Well, I know Arrival in their hand too. So I know Arrival, Reframing, and then just like infinite blanks. Oh yeah, I main deck D-Shifter in that. Yeah, I was like, why not? Put my opponent on Beyond Cash. But I start with Imperm. I drew that for turn, so I go Imperm on Baron, they chain cross out. You know, I kind of expected it when I saw 3 back row. Because I was thinking to myself, like, what could those back row be? And it's like, yeah, probably doesn't have shifter for crossout, or yeah, doesn't have shifter for their crossout, so probably will get hit with it on the Imperm. And I did. So it seemed like a decent top deck, but I knew it wasn't gonna be that good. So I go normal summon Stella here, and then Stella effect to try to special summon from the hand. And then they chain Reframing there to try to negate, and then it doesn't destroy. Yeah, because they don't have a graveyard. Yup. Feels good to get the main deck shifter. I haven't main deck shifter in a little while. But now I go Elise effect to try to special summon from the hand. Then they go chain Baron to negate. Yeah, right when they went to Baron negate, I like dropped my book bag off my leg. That's what that little shake there was. I watched the Mathmech player a couple times. Homie drew circular like his life depended on it. Oh my god, I had a game last night where my opponent top decked circular to win. I was so salty. I was like, there's no way. It's the only card. It's like diameter, I beat it. Circular, I don't. And of course it was the circular. Activate. Packs there though. Pay 8, feel great. And then go search. I grab Elise, and then I special summon it off the packs. And yeah, my opponent was reading the Elise there because they were asking that if it was an activator use, and I was like, oh, I'm not using the Elise effect to summon from hand, I'm using the packs to summon it from my hand. Yeah, because you can't use the Elise effect twice in one turn, so I was just trying to summon it off that. Because you have to, right? You know, I can't go for Martha there because I have stuff on the field. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. No other reason to play Exos. Whoa, 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 whoa. I wouldn't say Shifter is the only reason to play Exo. Shifter, you definitely don't have to play Shifter. Like, you don't have to play that card. But summon, effect. Yup, and then effect, attach, goes search. That goes through. And then now that can grab Martha. Yup, Martha's pretty good. Yeah, I offered the cut to them. Oh yeah, because I think I realized it here that since I have Elise in hand, Elise banished, and Elise under my Capital, I actually can't activate my Martha effect. So I thought to myself, maybe I should have grabbed Sophia. So that way I could have a draw set up on the next turn instead of Martha. But, you know, that was just a mistake. Made Zeus. And then I go Zeus effect. That was my first time going through like 3 at least on turn 1 though. And then just Zeus wipe everything. Yeah. I wipe a set Dark Ruler also. It's like while we're still under Shifter, just like get all that stuff banished too. It's not even going in the grave. It feels so good to like make your opponent have that big of a banish pile. It's like the follow-up is just so much less. I don't have a single hand trap here though. So I could definitely just get like blown out and lose. Exosister is very cool. Thank you. Exosister appreciates that comment. I mean, I feel like you should though play Shifter if you can. Yeah, I mean, I think it's good just because we're in a super diverse format. Shifter's good against a lot of decks, but I mean, again, like, you know, if Shifter was banned, it's not gonna like change my opinion on Exosister that much. It'll change my opinion on it a little bit, but not that much. I hate how Master Duel, the mandatory on summon effects are optional. Well, yeah, isn't that just like OCG rulings? Or OCG, like their cards are just worded different. Like I forget what like Almirage on Master Duel works differently. Like you can set Alistair, next turn flip it, and then use it for Almirage. Well, in TCG you can't. And it's funny because on Master you might be like, oh, is there a different ruling? Nope. They just never translated it on Master Duel for TCG. There's a lot of mistranslations on Master Duel that like actually just changed the card completely. But yeah, here I was realizing, I was like, oh yeah, I can't even activate Martha. I can't do anything with that. Like I'd realized it the turn before because I was going to play in main phase 2. But then I just go normal Martha, especially Elise. My opponent was like, oh, that's unfortunate. Ha ha ha. And in my head, I was like, yeah, a little bit, but I already had it. Anyway, Mannequin Cat effect? Yep. Did you already show your deck list? Nah, this is not a real deck list. I just threw something together for locals. I was playing, like, Desires and stuff. So they Ash my Mia Malkova there. Then switch Zeus to attack and just go battle phase, poke poke. Yeah, I didn't have like Aritama, Sakitama, Gozen match. I didn't have a bunch of stuff for the deck. So I was just playing like a little bit of a weird build. But yeah, then I just attack and then main phase 2. You know, it's like I could play to keep my guy for follow-up, but I definitely just need an interruption. My opponent has 2 cards in hand. They're about to draw a third. You know, I need something. So just summon Zeus, pass. I don't even know what's in my hand. It might be a hand trap. Maybe. But also a hand trap plus Zeus is going to beat whatever 3 cards they have. Unless they have something to force and then like Talons. But even then they would have to have like their own Zeus to put on top of it. But they go normal draw. And I know one of the cards in their hand is Scareclaw Arrival. I knew that from like earlier on, from when they grabbed it off the right cart. Oh yeah, Zeus is my only interruption. I didn't have anything else. And they go Visa Starfrost, and I think here, and I was like, yeah, I know their last card's Arrival. So I just checked their banish real quick to make sure I didn't like accidentally mess up and, you know, Zeus wiped Arrival at some point. So I checked through it, and I'm like, alright, yep, Arrival is indeed still in hand. I did not make a huge mistake. Chain the wipe. Now they have Starfrost Arrival in hand at 700. They can't do anything. I win. So, there we go. Yep. Won that one. So now, 1 round, 2, 3 on stream. I won round 1, but it wasn't on stream. So now we are moving on to round 4. Gotta get back to work, but see you around, Grinder. See ya. But alright, on to the next round. Let's just skip ahead. Yeah, my buddy went to Japan for Worlds. We were just looking through a bunch of his stuff. It's funny that all that's on stream. You can see that. Oh, almost skipped into the round. Okay. So, yeah, shuffling up real quick. I don't even remember how many rounds there were. Yeah, I actually don't remember. Maybe there was 5? 4, 5. Hey, shout out to Dare T for the follow and Mesk19 for the follow. Thank you. So they roll 3, and then I roll 5. That was so close to being a 2. Did you see that? You see that? Look at those dice. Look at those dice. Hold on. I'll get like Look at that. Look at that. That was too close. That was way too close to being an L versus a 3. For it just to flop over. That's why I went, yes. I was like, let's go. I was about to take the L on the dice. And look at my hand. No going second cards. Sometimes it's just destiny. Sometimes it's just simply destiny. Did you show your deck list? Oh, I read that already. Wade Dice is the new goo. I respect it. Bro, that's their dice. That's not even my dice. I grab Martha. Activate Martha effect. Hey, if that's Wade Dice, whatever, because I won the dice roll. But yeah, summon Martha, summon out from deck. I don't remember if there was a round 5. I do know for a fact that we did play a 3v3 after the locals. Like a 1 round 3v3. I don't know if that's uploaded anywhere yet or not. Because I would love to watch that footage and go over my match. Maybe go over the other 3v3 matches if I can too, because I didn't really get to watch theirs. But I was cooking. Actually, I'll spoil it just because I don't know if it's ever even gonna get uploaded. I 4-0'd my opponent. 4-0'd. I 2-0'd him, and then they asked for the run back just for fun, and I 2-0'd him again. It was crazy. All with the Exo, baby. But yeah, I go Martha into Elise, normal Sophia, effect to draw 1. I think I was doing that here because my next play is like Elise plus Sophia to make something, right? I actually don't remember. I don't know what's in my hand. I just know I had a bunch of engine. I think that was my first hand with like all engine in it. So I was learning how to like set up like the most. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry that the dogs are barking. So I hate dogs, bro. I hate them so much. They're just so loud. Every time for no reason. But yeah, I summon out Mio Malkova there, and then I activate the effect that attach goes search. But yeah, I was trying to learn how to set up the most amount of interaction and interruptions with engine only. So I go ahead, I detach, I search out Vadis, then I hate the Unchained blue dog. No, I just don't like dogs. They're just so loud and annoying. Like, I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna get an animal, you gotta like full commit to a cat. And even then that seems like a lot. But yeah, summon out the Elise there, and then overlay, summon out Capito effect, detach to go search. Cats are goated. Big purr. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Recading SU for the sub with the prime. Thank you. I appreciate you. You are supporting the funds for my Exosister cards. So that way I can obtain the rest of my Exosister deck. Love your vids, man. Hey, appreciate you. Thank you. That's crazy. But yeah, okay. I go ahead, I overlay into Magnifica. I forget what I searched off of Capito. It's probably just Martha for follow-up. Yeah, it looks like it. Set 3? I thought I only had engine. Maybe I have like an imperm or something. I don't know. Hey, shout out Moon Rabbit for the follow. 2 TCG for the follow. They're getting reprinted in the tins, no? I have Exosisters. I just don't have Sakitama, Aritama, stuff like that. He didn't do the Shiesty purr. I'm disappointed. Nah, it's too much. I can't, cause like I'm hearing like animals bark and stuff. I can't focus on my words. If I try to like do crazy words while hearing that, I'm gonna like lose my mind and I'm gonna mess up my words too much. I'm already too bad at talking. And then there's also like a random like consistent noise in the background. I'll mess up my words way too much. But normal summon Ogier effect. All right, bro. I just gotta go yell. I just gotta go yell at this dog real quick. There ain't no way, bro. It's been like 3 minutes. G. Oh, thank gosh. I thought I left the video running for a second. I thought about that right when I left. And I was like, no, I'm already committed. I already walked out the room. But okay. So they go Ogier, dump. Huh? Oh, are you going to the Indie Regional? No. But Ogier, go dump Oliver. Yeah, and I was thinking here. I was thinking like, okay, they dump Oliver. Well, and I definitely played it wrong. I definitely played it wrong here. I definitely shotgunned my interruption way too fast. Because I just wanted to play around Renaud. I was like, it's going to be hard for them to extend through here. Also, it's just the video that's being super laggy. Okay. Seems to be better. But yeah, they activate talents now, which is rough. It's real rough. Yeah, I actually had to pick up and read my own monster to see exactly how it was worded. I wanted to see if they could banish if they steal it. Also, I wanted to see if I could just tag out and put it in the extra deck, and I realized it doesn't even tag out. It just detaches the material from it and slaps it on top of it. I always thought it like tagged out and then slapped the XYZ on it. I don't know, but I still don't take it. Bro, that dog misplay. He didn't play around the yelling grinder. Bro, bro, I just can't handle it, bro. Like 3 minutes of barking sounds crazy. And now they're gonna go ahead and they're trying to attack with Magnifico there. And I'm like, I can't just get smacked with Zeus. Like, you know what I mean? I can't just let myself willingly get smacked with 56 and then, or 52 and then Zeus. Or yeah, 56 and then Zeus. Especially when I've already lost 800 and Vadis is going to make me pay 800 and Returna is going to make me pay 800. Hey, shout out to Razumin for the follow, Torch for the follow, T-Jung for the follow, a person 645 for the follow. Thank you. Yeah, and here I summon out Martha and Elise. Because it's either Martha and Elise there, or it is Sophia and Irene, realistically, for what I was going to go for. So I went for that stuff. Yeah, they read over Vadis. And that card does sadly say during the end phase, shuffle them back into the deck. It does sadly say that. Hello, what was the best deck in TCG? Well, your name is Tier for Life, so I'm going to say Exosister. No, playing. Exosister actually has a really bad matchup in the tier. Like, really bad matchup. Like, almost unwinnable matchup in the tier limit right now. It is horrible. So, yeah, I activate Returnia here. I banish Magnifico. And then I think yeah, I definitely misplay here. By not using my Returnia to overlay my monsters into Mia Malkova. Like I said, I was still bad with my deck. But, yeah. Now, I am not as bad with the decks. Now I know stuff like that. Because Returnia is a hard card. Returnia is a crazy card. It has so many different effects. It lets you banish, and then it lets you banish, or it lets you banish, and then it lets you overlay. You can also overlay into, like, Magnifica, which can come up, which is cool. It's actually really cool to get to go through, like, multiple Magnifica in one turn. It's not even once per turn. Why you wearing a hoodie in the middle of the summer? Middle of the summer? It's August 14th, huh? Middle of the summer. Middle of the summer was like 2 months ago. What are you talking about right now? Summer starts like end of May. I don't care what scientists say. They don't know what they're talking about. There's no deck that has a worse matchup versus tier than Mathmech. Yeah, that's probably fair. It's rough for Exosister. Exosister can't play Bestials, so they can't Bestial against tiers. They don't even have that game too. Like, all they have is Shifter. That's really all they have. They have a good end board, and they have shifter. I've never played tier. Fair. So why are you wearing it? I don't know. Why someone wear a hoodie? I don't know. Just to wear a hoodie? I guess. I don't know. Why not? Why aren't you wearing a hoodie right now? Exactly. But they go Renaud, grab Oliver. I was like, sure, that's fine. It's whatever. So now I know they have Oliver. Also, I knew they had Turpin because they showed their hand. They accidentally, like, when they search something, they, like, put their hand down. I was like, oh, okay. That's Turpin. Fair. Because here is Heatwave. Yeah, it's not a Heatwave here. It's like the opposite. But yeah, since they added back Oliver, I get my Elise and my Martha effect. I thought they were going to run out, add back Oliver, and play around it. Because they were, like, really thinking there. So I just get to, like, set up my Mia Malkova and my GG Gibriel. Bro, tier cards trigger the Exosister cards to get free XYZ or something. It's a rough matchup for tier. No, it's not. It's not. Because, like, you think that, but, like, how are you triggering your Exosister? What are you doing? Like, if you go normal summon Exosister into a tier board, how is that ever doing anything? They have a pop. They have an imperm negate. Like, they just cook you. They cook you bad. They cook you bad. Bad. Even old, like, even back when, like, Exosister, like, back when even tier had, like, no Ishizu and stuff, people were like, Exosister has a crazy tier matchup. I'm like, I don't think that's true. I think they just play cards like Necro Valley and stuff in their deck, and those cards are good versus tier, but the engine isn't good against tier. It's decent. How many Vadis were you on? I was on 2, because I was playing Desires. But yeah, I get a Soul Grab Connector, but the list wasn't real. I was just playing Exosister. Will you be doing a deck profile of this? No. This was not a real deck list. I just wanted to play Exosister. I didn't own the cards. But yeah, I let them Assault Search, of course, like, that's fine. Then they go Assault Dump to try to summon, and then I'm just going to Imperm that. So, effect, Imperm, shut that down. Because I was like, even if they go, like, Special Extender, go Unicorn next, that's fine. I don't care about that. Because that would be the reason to banish over negating, is to play around something like that. I think I had another Returnia set too. So I was fairly certain I drew Ult Engine. But at Phoenix, they had Phoenix Blade, banish 2 to add back. Tier was crazy. Exosister seemed like a deck that was good 5 years before Tier got released. Yeah. Then they activate the Phoenix Blade there, it looks like. Yeah, it looked like they activated it. A little bit of glare. And they're looking at the Turpin. So, what do you think of Kashtira? I mean, Kashtira is good. Kashtira is a very, very, very good deck. Unicorn Solid Arise is good. Deck gets follow-up. Good enough of interruptions. Forces the opponent to draw non-engine a decent amount of the time. Most decks engines just can't play through the nature of the end board. But yeah, they summon out Turpin there. I was like, sure. Like, that doesn't do anything. Like, that can be Unicorn. But if you Unicorn, I can chain the banish. I knew they had Connector in hand. I knew they had Oliver in hand. So they only had 1 blank. And if they did Oliver there to extend to try to, like, Angelica, then I could, like, interrupt them. But yeah, they were just thinking through their plays real quick. I was fine with it. Hey, shout out to Kushi0707 for the follow. Thank you. But yeah, after we finish this local tournament that I played in, then we're gonna be going over some of the regional deck profiles. And just, like, going over them, just reacting to them. But Unicorn discard Oliver, because there were a couple interesting ones. Like Salad won a regional. Like I want to see that. I want to see what Salad did to win that regional. Because like it's just a regional, it's whatever. But I'm also curious like how many people were in the regional. What's in their list? Is the deck saucy? Because I've been playing a bunch of these like mid-range decks. And I mean, I don't want to play Salad, but I'll try it. If it's goo. If it's the goo, I'll try it. So yeah, the Unicorn effect here. And they try to target my Mia Malkova to spin back. And then I'm chained there to banish Museum. I had to think for a while if I was going to spin back Museum or Unicorn. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to hit Museum. Just because that card's like really good next turn. That card can be an extender this turn. And I was like, I don't really care if like if they happen to get to like access code, sure. I have follow up in my hands, so access code doesn't matter. Like I'll just end the game if you access code and pass. Yeah, I've been testing the Salad list. I haven't been getting too good results with it, to be honest. I feel like that's a deck that you just have to play a bunch of. I remember Santiago said it one time, very good before. He said, Salamangreat is like rocket science. That's all he had to say. And I was like, you're capping hard right now. The deck is not easy. The deck's not easy. It like, at first glance, it seems like the easiest deck ever. But once you start playing it, it's like, oh, okay, to do like the good plays, you have to, play correct. Turn 1's easy. Turn 1 is easy of those decks. So it's turn 2s that you have to play really good on. But yeah, right there, I drew the Elise for turn, so I couldn't activate Martha, I think is what happened. Something like that. Or I drew Desires for turn. Oh, I think I already went through the Elises then, is what it was. I don't remember. But, okay. Rocket Science, because you always end on a big rock. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is true, that's unfortunate. Yes, I definitely have game here, just waiting to do it. What are good packages in tier? Shaddolls. Shaddolls are the best package. 100%. So I go normal summon Martha, Returnia. This is just game. Banish anything from their grave. Yeah, don't banish the Unicorn. I banish the Turpin from their graveyard. And then I get Martha effect to XYZ summon using just that. And it really doesn't matter what I go into here. I was just thinking, I don't know my opponent's last card in hand. They have 2 in hand. I know Connector. I don't know the other card. Because realistically here, I just go into any XYZ. And then I just have to like upgrade, banish, attack game. But I go into Capito first effect, Capito second effect, detach, go search. I need to make a tier deck, no lie. Hey, full commit. Bro, for real, people were coping with Mally. Shaddolls are it. Yeah, Shaddolls are it. I agree. Those cards are insane. Those cards are nice. I didn't think they were that good at the beginning, but I learned fast. I detached to make, oh my god, getting 800 for the rest of the turn. So now my guy's at 36 and can attack twice. So I just use the effect, banish Unicorn, and then it's 36 and can attack twice, and my opponent's at 68 because they activated Museum to pay 12 to search. So this card's going to go for game. They're just reading over it to make sure. Yeah, I told him, I was like, yo, but it can attack twice because of its own effect. And then it's gaining 800 because of that. So 36, 72. They're at 68. That's game. And then that was game 1. So I won game 1. That game was really whoever went first. Because my hand was all engine. All 5 cards. So me going second against combo would have been extremely hard to do. Probably just wouldn't have been able to be done. So, but going on to the next game now. Okay, so my Infernal opponent's gonna go first, which is expected. They start with Museum. I hate that card. That card is so good. That card says once per turn search. It says once per turn special summon. Neither of those are a hard once per turn, so then you can just get another museum and search again and special again. And like, that's so good. It's such a good card. That's like one of the best cards in that entire deck. I will make a tier deck. I'll be back. Hey, look up Shuping Top 64 NAWCQ. That's like one of the best tier lists you can get. And then just kind of like, you know, change it a little bit for the current format. But that's a good, very good starting point. Museum OP? Yeah, swear. Best list to net deck right now? True. Play Revolution, it's broken? No, don't play Revolution. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm trying to set you up to win. I'm sorry, Tengu, but we ain't playing Revolution. That card is horrible. Special run-on, effect, grab back Gearfried. And then I imperm that to shut that down. Bro, what's the choke point of Infernoble? A sold. Try to hit a sold. It's tough because a lot of them have been starting with Angelica and stuff. Or going for Angelica earlier on. But they sold Search Connector there. And then next, I think I did make a misplay there though, because I had Moonlit in hand, and I think I was supposed to Moonlit a sold, but I also had Imperm. So I was like, I'm just gonna Imperm the second effect, hold the Moonlit. But I think I should have actually Moonlit the Assault, so that way they don't have follow-up in hand. Try to like cut off the follow-up. Revolution with no Chaos Ruler is not the move. Yeah, without Pepega, like, Revolution in tier is just it doesn't feel good at all. It feels so clunky. It makes all the mills just feel worse whenever that card's in your deck. Cause like it's never really a good mill. It's very rare for it to be a good mill. Doesn't Assault send for cost or something though? Yeah, it does. But that's fine. Sending for cost is fine, but the summon is what matters. But I activate packs there. Pay 8, feel great. Go search Martha. We were always opening Martha. Come on now. Free Chaos Ruler, he ain't doing nothing wrong. Hey, whoa. I'm a big fan of that card, but ain't no way. Yes, I activate Martha there. They Chain D Barrier, which I was like, Chain D Barrier is crazy. Could have waited for the summon. I had Dark Ruler Moonlit in hand. I don't know what else is in hand, but I was like, wow. Oh, I think it's Sophia. Yeah, I was like, wow. I mean, D-Barrier just cooks. Ain't no way. Why not, though? What's stopping him from coming off right now? Punk. Revolution. Everything. The fact that the card says mill 5, add 1, summon back by banishing. Works with Assault Synchron extremely well. Works with Revolution very well. Free LP plus Eclipse Wyvern. Free Eclipse Wyvern, but not free LP. If anything, ban Pisty. Get all the guard dragons out of here. All of them. Their time has come. So they're gonna go normal summon connector. They top deck Imperm there, which wasn't very good. It could have been good if I was able to combo, but that was not happening. But yeah, go ahead, bring out Aqua Dolphin, or they bring out Aqua Dolphin, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get my hand ripped, and that's gonna hurt. Add Moonlit Sophia, and here they go Phoenix Blade, banish 2 to add back, and I was like, ain't no way! Elise effect to upgrade? Yeah, let's go ahead, upgrade that. That's a free XYZ. Just because they wanted, like, just because in my head I assumed they just wanted, like, a free discard for Aqua Dolphin. I was like, yeah, that's fine. They take a free discard for Aqua Dolphin. I take a free, you know, banish. The Exosister monsters, when they get to do that, are nice. But usually they don't get to do that very often. Unless if you're, like, chaining packs or returning in response to something. It's Crazy Harp still banned. Orcus does full power in Duel Links. Yeah, free Harp. Free Harp. Yeah, they activate Museum there. Pay 12 to go search. Museum's so good. That's like another thing is you D-barrier, skip my turn, and then you have like a few cards next turn that are all just like follow-up. Like the Museum, the Connector. Like those are just sitting there for free. And then, yeah, they have the Aqua Dolphin, Phoenix Blade. Yeah, my graveyard looked nice though. The Pax, the Martha, double Imperm. I remember looking at my graveyard like 5 times during this turn and just being like, wow, it's a nice graveyard. But they go activate Durendal effect, destroy, go search. Also so curious on why they didn't just like Aqua Dolphin first and just like try to rip my hand. Or at least, you know, get knowledge of what's in my hand. Because once you know what's in the hand, it becomes so much easier. And my hand, it has Moonlit and Sophia. And Sophia only has 100 attack. So, you know, you could also destroy my engine. You could bring out Aqua Dolphin again, actually destroy both the cards in my hand. Hand rip me. Hand loop me. Hey, shout out to Ryan Hunter TCG for the follow. Mindos for the follow. Thank you. Appreciate you both. Hey, we actually hit the follower goal. I didn't even realize it. Yeah, we're at 5,008 followers now. Hey, let's go. Hit the 5,000 follower goal. I'm gonna have to. I don't even know what the next goal is gonna be. I have no idea. Maybe 6,000. Probably just do it like increments of 1,000. But okay, activate the Phoenix Blade. Summon out the Turpin. That's fine. DB, I'm gonna need that EXO list. Nah, my EXO list was bad. It's not real. It wasn't real. It will be real, though. The time will come. The time will come. Can't wait till DB is as big as MBT. Nah, that won't happen. That won't happen. The competitive YuGiOh scene is, like, way smaller than, like, more of, like a casual YuGiOh scene. You know? Yeah, they're gonna go ahead, summon out a sold effect. And I was like, they just did an Aqua Dolphin rip. So I just chained Moonlit there. Because if they activate Aqua Dolphin, I'm pretty sure in my head I was like, I'm just gonna scoop. I can't beat that. But then I just had the opportunity to like Moonlit the Assault. My set's Dark Ruler. I set it as a bluff. And so that way they couldn't like Aqua Dolphin see what it was. Even though they could pop it. They said, where do you play? What city? Oh, well, this locals, I don't even know where this was. To be honest with you, I don't even know where this was. I forget the card shop name, and I also forget what city it was in. But it's Ohio. It's Northern Ohio. I don't have like a locals. I just go to like different places in Ohio. Upload God tier decks like Sam does. Actually, why can't I remember the name of this locals? I can't remember it. I don't know. I'm really bad with names. Extremely bad with names. Hit Indy next weekend. Sheesh. I can't. I'm busy next weekend. So I can't go out to Indy. But it's whatever. Indy's like, I don't know. That city's whack. I'll be there for the YCS. Not the regional. Is Ghost Mourner worth it in this format? It is a pretty good card. Yeah, so they make the Ferocious Swordsman there. And then set one pass. And yeah, I just read that card just to make sure I know what it does. Because I know that card brings back from the grave. We've actually seen that card a couple times on the channel in the last like 2 weeks. We even saw like OTKs with it. You can say it. It's okay, I live here. Nah, I mean, it's fine. I was born there. Like, that city's not good. But I go ahead, I activate the Mia Malkova effect to go search. And then they chain Imperm. That's so sad. I thought it was going to be D-Barrier, though. But it was so sad getting stopped. Because it's like, wow. I was going to hard cook. I was going to whoop-pow, 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 whoop-pow. And just win. But yeah, I read over that there. I don't even know what's in my hand. It looks like Sophia and Shifter. Oh, yeah. It's definitely Sophia and Shifter. Because I remember thinking through the line here. I thought about normal Sophia, effect to draw one, try to get lucky. And then Yeah. Because they went through both Assault at this point. So I was like, maybe I can just switch to defense and pass. And, like, maybe they can't do anything besides, like, summon a unicorn that, like, doesn't do anything. Yeah, so I thought this was a pretty good play. Could have went normal summon, try to draw one. But then the normal summon that, and that just cooks. That's just game. Because that's going to special summon back from the grave. And there was also, I think, 10 minutes exactly when I looked at the clock. So I was like, I'm not going to waste any more time. Like, it was worth a try. It was worth a try. Giving myself, like, one more turn. But, yeah, draw my hand. I see Called By, Martha. I'm like, I'm insane. Martha, Chain Ash, Chain Called By. That's also why I was playing fast, because time was coming. I wasn't about to get cooked by time. Because my deck just had, like, you have to pay 800 life points to activate anything. Like, I have packs, my traps cost life points. I was like, alright, let's go. I'm getting, like, 300 rating with the salad list. Never mind, this thing is goated. That's funny. The salad seems cool. But, yeah, I go Capital, search out Stella, and then normal summon, effects, special summon out Irene from the hand, and then I can overlay those to make the Mia Malkova, and then detach for its effect to go search trap card, yeah, go search Returnia. I have packs in hand now. So then I go detach to special. Detaching for that Magnifica is so hard. It's so hard. So much work. But then I activate packs, pay 8, go search. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, just playing quickly. Time was coming. Give them the opportunity to cut. Set 2, pass turn. They drew Imperm. And then they went main phase, Imperm. I was like, why do you have to say main phase Imperm? That just makes this so much harder. Like, why couldn't this just be a draw phase Imperm? Like, it'd just be unfortunate. But yeah, I just let the Imperm go through. I didn't chain anything, didn't play in the Talons. And then normal summon Connector, effect, bring out Aqua Dolphin from hand. I'm like, okay, from hand? I'll take that. I'll take dubs wherever I can get them. And then they didn't use Aqua Dolphin effect, and they make a sold, and they go a sold effect, go Surge. Oh, I keep wondering, I'm like, man, dude, they just don't like Aqua Dolphin effect. I love Aqua Dolphin effect. That card says rip the hand. But yeah, they searched there, and then I was thinking, because I have Droll, and it's like, do I want to play in the Talons now? No, I think I decided I do. Because I have like both trap sets, so I feel real safe. They chain Called By. Yeah, and I messed up there. I let it go through. Just because like I was rushing so much because time. So I should have not let that happen. There was a few mistakes here. Like the Returnia here, even after my mistake, I should have then chained Vadis to summon. So that way I can banish the soul and then overlay my monsters into Mia Malkova to have like an extra banish. So no matter how I was supposed to play that, I was supposed to have like extra interruptions somewhere, but I just played that like as bad as you possibly could. But I didn't get punished, so thankfully. Yep. But okay, yep, won that. Nice little round 4, a little 4-0. A little 4-0 with the Exosisters, and then I don't remember if there's a round 5. No. It does not look like, no, there just wasn't a round 5. Okay. Yep, that's fair. I wasn't sure if there was or not. I honestly just forgot. But no round 5. Okay. Yep, so I went 4-0. Went undefeated with Exosister. The search off the link for is real nice too. Hey, shout out to Kraken47 for the follow, Foul Phones for the follow, Corporate M for the follow, Alex Castro32 for the follow. Alright. Now we can hop into the other stuff. Okay. Let me pull up the sound. So that way y'all can hear it too. Alright, and then y'all are gonna have to let me know if it sounds good or not. Nice little frog in chat. But okay. Let me know if y'all can hear this or not. This is the first place regional undefeated Rikka Sun Avalon deck profile YuGiOh 2023. So they went undefeated at a regional. They went to the St. Louis regional and ended up going 8-0. Okay. So we can hop into this. Is there a world where summoning Mole off Weasel to OTK is good? I don't even know what words you just said to me. Mole off Weasel. Oh, like Salamangreat?
What's good, YouTube? I am the one on Amen with 6 here with Action YuGiOh, who got first place at the St. Peter's Regional yesterday.
Yeah.
Playing, as we saw, that deck.
Hey, let me know if y'all can hear this, by the way.
Yeah, we be playing Rikka Sun Avalon.
Hear it good.
Really excited. This is my first place. I've topped regionals before. I've just never gotten first. Most of this list is relatively standard. There's some specific stuff that I did, but like the main deck is very standard. 3 loci.
Gosh darn it. The main deck is that's not what I want to hear when I click on this deck profile. Alright, we're doing 1.5 no sound. Actually, I'll do sound, but it's just gonna be an exact copy of Jessica's list. They all are. I can't stand it. They all are.
Two of this, but what I found is the deck is actually pretty susceptible to bricking. You'd be surprised how often this deck bricks, and the third copy of Princess is really good in that it is both a hand trap and it is...
I don't want to hear the theory that you didn't come up with. This isn't your theory, this is someone else's. This is fine. But okay. I mean, who knows? They said they played the deck for a while, it's whatever. I mean, a lot of that is just fairly standard. Yup, 2 Lily, 1 King. Yup. That is what Jessica did. Honestly, that's what I want. I want to do that. I want to play Rikka Sun Avalon at a regional or something. Top, do the deck profile, and just like every time I talk about a card, just be like, yeah, this is what Jessica did. I just copy her. Yep, I just copy her. I just copy. Say it on every single card. But now we got 3 Duel. Okay, yeah, that's very good. Are they playing any more monster hand traps? It looked like their next card was a spell, and most people do monster, spell, trap, and deck profiles. Just because it's like most convenient for a regular deck profile. But if that's all the monsters, that's a little bit different than normal. It is. Okay, you know what? I'm intrigued again. 1.25 times speed. Volume back on. Let's go.
3 unexpected die, 3 glamour, 2 con, and 2 sewing. This is also very standard.
Yep. That's fair.
Standard of the standard.
Yeah, it's pretty standard. I was main decking 2 thrust. This is a little bit unusual. To me, I built my deck with more cards capable of going second because I'd rather break a board than try and prevent them from making a board. They end on like 2 interruptions and then I can't build my board. This is a fantastic card. It can get you to your other board breakers, cards like Dark Ruler No More, or it can get you to Unexpected Die or 1-for-1. 1-for-1 overperformed. It was insane. The other big deck card that I was running was I was actually main decking 2 Droplet to keep with the theme of not respecting cash, because this card is awful against cash, but in every single other matchup, it is crazy.
How many cash did you play?
I played 1. And every single time I played this card, every single time I saw this card.
It seems like a lot of people that have played in these regionals this weekend have played against like 1 or 2 cash. Like, not a lot of cash.
It was crazy. There was even one game where I had like basically bricked. I had opened 2 Drolls. My opponent was not searching. They ended on like plenty of negates, and I just dropleted and sent both Drolls and broke his board.
Dang.
And all the rest of the spells are all 1-ups in the main.
The rest are 1-ofs.
1 Disc Coliseum for the Therians, 1 Triple Tactics. I used to play 2 of this, but having 1 is just so good because this deck is bricky. I don't care what anyone says, this deck is bricky. And having just 1 of this card is really good because there are situations where you'll brick on having this and your opponent just not activating cards.
Yep.
Especially going first. So just 1 of this, it's searchable with the Rust, so it's whatever. 1 Called By, once again keeping with the theme of not respecting cash. But amazing against everything else, especially Dragon Link. I won't side this out against Dragon Link because you just hit their spheres and then they're like really sad.
That's also not the shifter. Hate that card.
Yeah, there was actually a player who super polyed me, and they went to Garuda, and I called by the Garuda just to be sure they didn't draw cards. Just because from what I could tell, they bricked, and I was like, well, if you're just drawing 1 card per turn, I'm gonna outgrind you 1,000% of the time.
Especially with this deck, yes.
Yeah, and then just 1 Harpy's Feather Duster and 1 1-for-1, and then the only trap I ran was 1 sheet.
I respect you on the Harpy's Feather Duster because I'm notoriously known locally for playing Harpy's Feather Duster. I hate back row deck.
You got to play this card, especially if you're running the Thrust.
Okay,
because,
okay. Let's skip to the...
That's it for the links. And 2 Jasmine and 1 Melius, and then 1 Begalancer. That's it for the links. If you are familiar with Rikka Sun Avalon, you'll notice that I am missing a link 2. The Sylvan one. I don't like that card. I don't like to gamble. I'd really rather not. It makes your bad hands worse by not having it, but as far as I'm concerned, if my hands are that bad where I need to be making that card, I'm probably losing anyway. So I'd really rather not play the gamble. Instead, I ran 2 Strenna, 1 Teardrop, 1 Sacred Beast, and then Divine Arsenal AA Zeus.
Zeus!
By playing this card, I did build my deck to not respect cash, but there was one thing that I did to make it a little bit better, is I ran Thrust, and Thrust into Triple Tactics means that I am taking their Arise Hard, I'm making a Zeus, and I'm outing their entire board. If they have something like a Lance, I was never winning that anyway.
Yeah.
So having this to out that board, and then not only outing the board and taking it with Triple Tax, but literally wiping their whole board with Zeus, is just...
I don't know how I feel about cutting the Sylvan Link too. I feel like that card's pretty good. I feel like there's like also random spots where that card comes up where like, you know, you have like Just Dryas, you go like poke, summon from extra deck, and then you like, now you have Link 2, and it's like, you know, your Link 2 doesn't really do anything unless if you have that card to try to like gamble. And also, it's not just a gamble card. Like the Sylvan Link 2 is not just there for gambling, it's also there for the level manipulation into making your stuff in the level 4, so that way you can, you know, always try to end on like your one of your big XYZs plus Strenna, so you can make another big XYZ on their turn. So I don't know. I saw a guy next to me at Regional Sylvan Link 2 miss. I mean, yeah, it definitely misses, but you should still
much
play
better
it.
Situation. And it's even better than like... And then matchups. I sided these in a lot.
It's fair, it's
one Dark
regionals.
Ruler, no more. It's the 3rd one. And then I feel like people aren't respecting Nibiru right now. So I played triple Nibiru, and it also keeps up the theme of like trying to out my opponent's entire board, or prevent them from building a board rather than like ending them on 2 negates. I'd rather have hand traps that solve the problem entirely rather than playing something like Ash, which just kind of like evens things out. I feel like this is much better. And then I played 2 Gamma Seal for Pearly. It's also just kind of generically good against a lot of matchups, but...
That's the lowest attack kaiju.
Didn't play Ash.
I thought about running Santa Claus just to
Didn't play Ash anywhere in the list? That sounds crazy.
beat over Ibli, but I didn't against Bruce. He didn't open well. He did not. Hammered into Mujon, combo. Predaplant, Spider Orchid.
Okay.
I ran were Pinkertops.
I was wondering where the last cards were.
And Predaplant, Spider Orchid. Searchable MST. We respect our back row matchups. We respect Floodgates. This is mostly for like runic decks, but ending your board on it either way is just insane. If you don't know, Gate and then
This map.
like accent this map.
Okay. Yeah, there's not too much more to say. Not playing Ash anywhere in the list seems crazy though, right? Cause like you just gotta respect stuff like Labyrinth's a real deck. There's a lot of rogue decks. I don't know. Ash is just decent against like everything. Ash is like the perfect regional hand trap. It's just decent against everything. Kind of surprising no one plays Cactus Bouncer in the side. Lab and Brandon gonna cook him. Oh yeah. Brandon's gonna cook for sure. Brandon's cooking every time. Brandon's a straight dice roll matchup. What deck is this? Sorry, just joined. This was a Rikka Sun Avalon deck profile, but yeah, I think we're gonna hop into the next deck profile now. Okay, now we have the Elise Davis, second place Fargo Regional Unchained deck profile, August 2023. Oh god, yes. Starts out nice with a cat. Okay. Let me put this up to 1.25 times speed. Okay, so I watched your deck profile last night. Cat. What's up, Cat?
Hey everyone, my name's Elise. Welcome back to another video. Today I got a deck profile from my second place at the Fargo Regional that just happened today with none other than
Cat's showing
a
off
deck
its
that probably no one
butt.
expect from me, Unchained. So this last week I've been kind of dreading
Oh, that's a judgment. I'm not gonna lie. For a second, I thought this was the map that she got for top in the regional. I was like, ain't no way you got a sealed Baron map.
Yeah, shout out to Brooke for letting me use the Baron, not for the deck profile, but
So many cats.
we just got home and the cats are antsy. But yeah. So the last week I've just been kind of dreading when I want to play this format, and like I just have not liked any fucking deck. And it got to the point where like me and Lund were kind of theorying, and he brought up the Unchained deck because it can play through a lot of the like standardized hand traps that are being like played right now, like the books, the drolls, like all that stuff. Like the only thing that this deck really like takes a hard hit to is like Nib, but a lot of people aren't maining it, and like at the end of the day, like Nib is Nib. So like I'd rather. It was testing fine in theory, so I figured I might as well just give it a whirl. I literally decided last second yesterday and quick got all the cards and played 0 games before round 1 of the regional, but we made it work. So yeah, just quick shout outs before we get into it. Shout out to my sponsor, Finalizing Accessories. Use code Finalizing5 for 5% off your entire purchase for some of the cheapest cloth mats on the market that are very nice quality. They're really new designs every week, and they're gonna have some really cool stuff coming up in the future. So make sure. Oh, shout out to London tonight playing to or chain monsters.
Okay,
just lay them all at once, and I'll kind of explain as I go. So 3 Rikka,
skip ahead a little bit.
3 Aruha, 1 Rikka, 1 Sarama for the twins, and then for the souls we got 3 of a red dude. I don't fucking know how to pronounce it. 1 Shrama and 1 Abominable. So I guess we'll go over the twins first. So this is standard. I know people are kind of like back and forth on what they want for these numbers. After I play today, I probably do want the second, but I just don't know what I would have for space, because I'll kind of get into it when I get to my non-engine, how I approached wanting to deck build this. And then, but I think only 1 Rikka is needed. And then I don't play the like the original Blue Dog just because it's not really like as progressive as you want it to be, and I think that
It's a
like,
brick.
at the end of the day, you're probably just better off playing more non-engine or other stuff. I think with like your link monsters and whatnot, you can typically get to enough of the resources that you want and like the be able to like link away all their stuff without needing to play it, which then makes like your deck overall more consistent and like have more potent hands overall. And I just wanted to like limit the amount of bricks I had. So yeah, I felt fine with this. Yeah, just like the only thing I would change is maybe try and fit a second Sarama. I just don't know how yet, but I think once I get even more used to the grind of the deck, 3 Tour Guide, 1 Rhino. I did almost cut these just because I felt like the deck was consistent enough, and I think it was even like when I didn't see Tour Guide, but the absolute blah like that you get from this, and just like the ceiling of your deck increases so much, and then your consistency goes up too. And I was still able to fit in 15 non-engine even while still playing this, so I still feel comfortable playing this package, and I think it just like adds so much to the deck that I'd rather not have these cards like out of my deck. So they were good. Then for non-engine, 3 Ash, 3 Droll, 3 Nib, 3 Book, and 3 Imperm. So I think everything is like really standard right now besides Nib. I know Nib is like half standard, kind of back and forth. But the way I looked at it is I felt like with the other non-engine and then coupled with my side deck, I felt like I was gonna have.
So playing this non-engine Unchained. So I feel like normally we see like more of a healthy balance between hand traps and like spell going second cards like Talons, Thrust, Dark Hole, Herald of the Abyss. And now we're seeing more just like hand traps here. Obviously Book, but like Book's nothing like too crazy.
For, like, the biggest worries, which would be like Pearly and Cash, and then Nib is also good against Cash. So I wanted something that kind of respected like Manadium and like any of the synchro piles, just because I don't want to get FTK'd. So I made the concession to play Nib just because I felt like it was overall like the best thing, and then like my side can help me more with Pearly, or like I think the Pearly matchups, I think every matchup for this deck is pretty okay. I don't think there's anything that's like too terrible, so I definitely was okay with these cards. Didn't feel like I needed anything more in the main deck, but that's it for monsters and non-engine. Random spells, Prison, weird, and then 3 Prosperity, also weird. I don't think there's a better consistency card. And then for traps, got 3 Escape and 2 Chamber. So made the last second concession to cut this. I know like that's something people are kind of cutting too, and originally wanted it because I like being able to see both traps and guarantee I set both, but it just made it so I could fit in more non-engine, and the deck still felt consistent enough with 5 traps, and especially with being able to like pop Prison to do the exact same thing. If you want to like play around Roll, you'll just pop Prison instead, and you'll still like get the same results. So I think cutting this to 2 is fine, especially since like you don't always want to see it every time, and you can kind of just control when you see it. So I think that was fine, and Escape's insane. So that's it for the main deck. 40 cards, weird. For extra deck, 3 Yama. I think you need to play 3. 2 Rage. I never felt like I needed another one. Like, a lot of the time.
Yeah, I like the 2 chamber. I've been on 2 chamber for a while. I want to play Unchained more. I really do. I just want my abominable Unchained soul just needs to get into my deck box. That's it. That's all that needs to happen.
I was playing second a lot today because like, so like, in this tournament, the only games I lost were games that I just misplayed entirely on and like were my fault for losing. So the the grind factor of Rage just didn't feel like it warranted like more copies of it, and like I usually didn't have to go into it that much in like the off chance I want to die roll or something. So I didn't go first that much in like post side. So I think 2 is perfectly fine.
Companies of all sizes use BigQuery to uncover.
Then the 1 Anguish, I kind of wish I could have played a second because like I said, I played second a lot and like this helps.
1's crazy.
Boards and like there's some bridges that like help.
Well, I don't think 1's crazy because like you only ever make 1, but I don't know. I just feel like everyone plays 2 of that card.
With this, that I think the second would have come up, but I decided to like play other utility and just take the risk. And I mean, it was fine, but I do want to try and fit the second one in at some point. And then the 1 Abomination, yeah. And then for random utility, Muckraker, never summoned it, but I think you need it. Unicorn, I only summoned it because I didn't have access to another Anguish, but I otherwise never used it. Access code, never used it. Underworld Goddess, I wanted it for Pearly and like other random things, but I never used it. Oh well, but I think it should be there. And then Caesar, and then I don't even know what this is. I don't know what this is because I never summoned either of them, and I never summoned Zeus because your deck can just naturally take apart boards anyways, and I just don't feel like these. Like I was already considering cutting these 2 to begin with, but I just wanted to be on the safe side and thought I was gonna have enough utility factor without having to play other stuff. And like I said, I think the only thing that majorly came up was like the second Anguish, but I don't think it was like completely necessary. But I think going forward I would consider it. So yeah, that's it for the extra deck. Side deck, 3 Bell and 3 Mourner. I think I might change this for Crow in the future. I think this card's fine. I wanted to respect Lab a little bit more, but if the mirror is going to pick up in traction and I want like a little bit more for Pearly, then I think this could easily be Crow. Mourner was just because nothing else felt really, because I wanted an additional thing for any of the synchro decks, because otherwise like my only other thing in the side deck would have been like Eclipse, and like I don't think Bell is that great against a lot of the synchro decks. It's fine, but I'd rather have like something a little bit more concrete. So Mourner felt good.
Yeah, Mourner and Veiler feel pretty decent this format. Just like being like super generic hand traps. And also there's like so much, like there's so many different decks right now. Like we've seen so many people say that they've played against like 6, 7, 8, 9 different decks at regionals. It's like, I don't know, Veiler, Moonlit, Imperm, those cards are pretty Ash, those cards are pretty decent against like most things.
Definitely liked having that in my deck. And then for other random stuff, oh, peanuts. We got the 3 Eclipse. I think this is kind of like a little bit of a necessity. This card's good. Then 2 Lightning Storm, 1 Duster. Since I didn't really have any other background removal, I felt like the blowout was going to be fine, but this could easily be Cosmic or MST. Just depends on what you want to do. I think they're fine. And then for the last card, 3 Key Barrier. I never sided this in, but I think you need it. Like I said, I only went first once post side today, so like, and it was against Sprite, Live Twin, Runic, so obviously I'm not going to put the card in. Yeah, I don't think anything else is necessary. So, yeah, that is it for the deck list. Also, shout out to the Kitties. They're adorable. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you check out all my social media.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, so now we've gone over 2 deck lists. I still have a few more. To go over. I got like 4 more pulled up. I just pulled up a bunch of the regional deck lists because I wanted to go over them anyways, so I figured I may as well just go over them on stream if I was going to watch them anyways. Main MST like Cosmo back in the day to pop Cosmo Town. Oh no, people really are side decking MST. Like Vince was side decking MST. We watched one of his matches like a week ago, and he won because he drew double MST because he MST'd their back row and then MST'd his own back row. That's funny. Bordo Gadios. Alright, so now we have the first place winner of the Fort Worth, Texas Regional playing Branded Despia. Okay, let's hop right in.
Brutal here at the 2023 Dune Forward Regional. My goodness. With
The outside deck profile
I'm Shelby Redmond.
on the picnic table.
Yo, what'd you do?
I got first place at Fort Worth Regional.
What deck, bro?
Branded 60 card pistol.
60 card?
Yep.
My goodness.
60.
Real quick though, how were your matchups like? Did anyone like almost beat you?
I only went to game 3 twice against 2 Unchained decks, and that was it.
Okay.
Round 1 was Vanquish Soul. Round 2 were Branded. Round 3 was Rescue Race. Round 4 was something. No, it was Unchained. Oh boy. There was a Rescue Race, another Branded Chimera,
Up
a
the
Kashtira,
speed a little bit.
and a Correlate.
Okay, sweet. Well, before we see the goo, any shoutouts?
Jacob Pony from Duncan, Oklahoma Crew, just all my friends and stuff, I know who they are.
Okay, sweet. Well, without further ado, please show us the first place regional goo.
Okay, 3 Looper, 2 Sornier, 1 Tragedy, 1 Mercurier, 2 Quim, 2 Cartesia, 3 Albaz, 2 Lebellion, 1 Dark Magician,
Oh my.
2 Magma, 1 Drizzworm.
This deck order hurts. Why did we do 3 Oliver, 2 Sornier, then 2 Lebellion, then a Dark Magician, then 2 Magma? Why is the deck order so weird?
1 Albion, 1 Spriggan's Kit, and 2 Fenrir. So, monster lineup is to do 2 things: to turbo out this engine multiple times, and to disrupt as much as my opponent can do without causing bricks, which is what hand traps end up doing.
Yeah. These ratios, did they work out for you? Or are they standard?
Yeah,
or?
I didn't. I think I only half bricked once, and that was when I got Impermed and Ashed in the same turn.
Okay.
And they ashed the Fusion deployment and Impermed the Luber.
Oh my, that's crazy.
For the traps, 2 skill drain. We're back in a monster heavy format.
Beat down. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, the 2-0s and 60.
This deck gets high attack, gets free stuff out of grave, and doesn't particularly care. It simplifies game state. Simplified game state, I win. Hard game state, I can still break boards. It just depends. 1 Retribution, 1 Banishment, 1 Beast, 1 Durima Cannon, and 1 Duplication for the thrust targets. The fact that there's not really a hand trap that can interact with this, and you can force out fusions on board, is pretty insane.
Jeez.
The last trap is Blazing Branded King. People
Jeez.
haven't apparently read this card. It says, make your board, set, evenly, no, ruler, no.
Oh my.
Broken combo decks, no. You can just flip it at
So many purples.
the right time to win. And if you have skill drain board, you can flip it, turn off your skill drain, go for game. Then if you don't game, you get your skill drain back on.
Was anyone lucky enough to outplay that card?
No, every time I flipped it, I won the game.
Oh my gosh.
So, and then spells are pretty easy. 2 deployment, 1 talents for the thrust target, along with the dark.
2 deployment. No. That's wrong. That's wrong.
3 thrust.
Triple thrust.
For some more consistency, empower with Whim. 2 high spirits. 3 branded fusion. 3 super poly. It works a lot, doesn't work a lot, it's hit and miss. 1 red. 3 opening. 1 bolt start. 1 foolish. 1 lost. 1 regained. 1 combo extender. 2 Nadirs in case I get ashed. And ash bait.
2 Nadir. 2 Nadir. 2 fusion deployment. Ah, that's crazy. 2 Nadir. 2 fusion deployment. That's crazy. I don't know. That's crazy.
Or not ash bait.
It's crazy. Yo, the deck, 60 cards you already told us, but I saw Desires and stuff. Did Desires ever like conflict anything or
So you
backfire?
can, depending, you can choose to make plays if you need to. Like you can choose to make plays, get Retribution out of deck, and then go into Desires if you have it. Desires is kind of way more, kind of not. It's just the extra cards means your opponent's not breaking your board as easy. And if they can't break your board on flat back, you're winning. Yeah, Desires is good. You just have to be smart how you play it.
All right.
And then for the extra deck, 1 Curious, 1 Chimera, 2 Dragonal, 1 Albion Sanctifier, 1 Dracus Avalia, 1 Avalonatus, 2 Albion, 1 Titaniclad, 1 Searing Flames, 1 Dragoon, 1 Mirror Jade, 1 Praskinian, and 1 Boil of Furious.
Wow.
So,
Did this come up much?
yeah, against cash, you're able to just make more.
Yeah, I don't like the 1 Mirror Jade. I don't like the 1 Mirror Jade at all. I'm a big Mirror Jade fan in my branded deck. I'm not gonna lie. That card, every time it sticks, like just a little bit, it's just game. That card's so good. No way Praskinian comes up more than second Mirror Jade. It's just like, I don't know. something could get changed around.
Directions that make it nearly impossible to
Dragoon.
deal with. The more you pop, the better it is.
Actually, I don't know. Maybe Dragoon's just crazy at these regionals. I mean, maybe I would play Dragoon at these regionals if I'm playing 60, to be honest.
It's also good against Dragon Link. You
Bro,
can
only had
use-
one Starlight.
Use banishment to summon something and then banish 2 of their dragons, so then they have to start over.
Okay.
It has other plays, super polyable. It's just really good. And then Kriskinian is an amazing Dragonal target. Super games today, surprisingly. The second Dark Ruler, 2 Cosmic, kind of standard right now. Again, 2 D-Bear, kind of standard. 2 Eradicator, because I didn't want to lose the Labyrinth. 2 Evenly. The Masquerade for Time. I won both my Unchained matches, game 3 with this card. And then Solemn Judgment, for another way to...
It's just all 2-ofs. It's just all 2-ofs. The second Dark Ruler, 2 Judgment. It's 60 cards. He said the standard 2D barrier. What do you mean the standard 2D barrier? Who is that standard 2? I'll just play one of it, I guess. You're playing Thrust. I don't even know. You don't even need it. But if you do want to play it, sure. But oh my goodness. Like, why not the 3rd skill drain, right? I don't know. Is Judgment just better than post side to you? I don't know. I'm in pain. That hurts. Oh, that hurt a lot. Seen all the 2-ofs.
Interrupt evenly, Dark Ruler, Board Breaker,
2 Kurikara.
Chaos Angel, or whatever, second End Hunter, just no way to hit.
So again, 60 cards and a lot of 2-ofs in the side deck. Did you ever want to like bump something up to 3?
No, because a lot of it's once per turn, so you'll end up seeing 2 in your hand a lot, and you don't want that. You want 1.
Okay.
And it seems kind of true, but like with the deck being a lot of 1-card starters or 1.5 card starters, you just want 1, and you just don't want to see more. And if you don't see it, you don't see it. But oh well, you have branded. It breaks boards, it makes boards, it outgrinds, and it just does crazy stuff.
That's true. And this was 9 rounds of Swiss.
9 rounds with
350.
350.
That was crazy. He said it was once per turn. That's so tough. Why do you play 3 Thrust? Why do you play 3 Thrust? It's once per turn. Why do you play 3 of it? You don't want to brick on it. You don't need to see it. You don't need 3 fusion. You don't want to brick on it. It's crazy. Okay. Now we got Salad. So I got a lot of confidence that this Salad deck list is gonna make me happy. Once per turn, but 2 skill drains, 2 judgment. I'm done. I'm dead. That was funny. Yeah, that was rough. Okay, but the first place Salamangreat deck profile Richmond VA Regional featuring Sean Washington. That's what we're about to watch. And I've had people say in chat that the Salad list was nice.
And we have, who do we have, and what'd you play, and what'd you do?
Sean Tyler Washington. I got first place at the Virginia Richmond tournament.
Oh my
regional.
god! I want his babies!
Yep, exactly.
What'd you play?
I played Salamangreat.
Please.
We need today's
Gee.
Yeah. First place, baby, you know?
Oh my
All
goodness.
skill.
Alright, well, let's just get straight into the deck profile.
Yeah, alright, so we have the best card in the deck. Really, you don't need to see the other 39 cards because this is literally the entire deck. Yeah, your entire hand, if you don't open this card or don't have a way to it, you lost, so cool. But yeah, this card's everything, it's God. 2 Fire, this is a new one. This is just Lady Debug, but it says Salad in the name, so it's really good. The Graveyard effect is actually really relevant because it stops your opponent from making Zeus and just killing you. Yo, y'all kissing? What's it? Anyways, yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. This just means more copies of Gazelle. This is also a 1-card combo to get to like Gazelle with a trap card of your choice, which is what the deck really needed.
So the new card's good.
Yeah, very good. I would play 3, but I couldn't get a 3rd one in time for the event. Next is 3 more copies of Gazelle. This card searches Gazelle, that's the only purpose. 3 Sign It Mining, which is the search Gazelle and trigger the effect of Gazelle.
Jeez.
So in total I play 9 copies of Gazelle, like hard 1-card combo copies of it.
I feel like if we have to see Gazelle, maybe we need more Gazelle. Or maybe they play a lot of level 3s. They probably play a lot of the level 3 stuff now too.
That is my passion. Okay. For my salad hits, I play 3 Foxy. There's really no reason to play 3 when I can just play the 3rd copy of this, but I just didn't have one, so I played 3. It's level 3, so with the addition of 3 Spiny, I I can overlay both of these together to make Stalia, which summons Gazelle for my deck.
So, do you think if you had 3 of the new one and only 2 of the Foxy, you would have gone undefeated?
No, Flu is OP. Ban Robin up, please.
Oh, okay, of course,
Yeah, the deck needs to go. I'm so tired of it.
Unfair. So that was your only actual challenge today, right? Flu Wonder.
I mean, there's some other decks, like... They're probably nice.
I'm sure there were. I'm sure there were.
2 Jaguars. This is just so you don't get cucked by desires, and 1 Falco. This is the card. This is a new one, Weasel. It's like a ghetto extender. I search it like usually like turn 3, and then, this is how you get over like ignorant shit like Borland. Since you can't actually like out Borland, you have to like resort to cheese tactics. So this card can put a card on their field, and you make like a gigantic access code and attack over twice, and it's game. But yeah, he outplayed me today, so that was cool. Otherwise, it's just a draw, and it's also level 3, so you can make Stalio, which gets the Gazelle. You know? There's 3 Buffalo, or 2, sorry. This should have been a 3rd fire. This card's pretty cool. It's level 3, so it can get the Stalio.
If you need to, you can make.
This just feels like I'm watching a salad list from 2019. Like, nothing has changed. Very little has changed. Very little has changed. Is Gazelle limited in TCG? Yeah, it is. What's up? What's up? What's up? Where's the goo?
I got 1 Sanctuary. You have to play this card. It sucks. 1 Will. This card's cool.
Brings back Gazelle.
Yep, brings back Gazelle. 1 more. This protects your Gazelle, and then 1 Rage, which is Gazelle. With the new cards, though, these cards have gotten so much better, actually. This card especially. This is a pop 4 now on awful 1-card combo, so Gazelle just gets you everything. It's crazy. For my defensive, I played 3 Ash, 3 Nibiru. Fun fact, I've seen this card more times than I got Nib today, and I only resolved it once. This should not have been my main deck on real. I played versus so many Pearly. It was crazy.
Yeah.
3 Imperm. This card is cool, though. Very good. In short, this should be something else, like a level 3 extender to get to Gazelle. I think that's probably better. 3 Book of Moons. This is to stop Pearly and Kashtira. These are my Rise Art outs, by the way. I'm not playing tier, so I can actually play a Rise Art outs. Yeah, this is just to make sure that you out stuff. And,
do you think you should have played more cards for the Full Wonder Ease matchup?
Yeah. I should have main deck Mistaken Arrest, you're right. Sure. Cross-out Designator and Ravina, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's alright. You live and learn.
2 Desires and 1 Call by the Grave. These are good cards.
Was that the 40 cards?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
It actually just like wasn't a lot of non-engine. That was like what 12 or 13 with the called by. Yeah, I mean unless you count desires, which I don't think I'm counting desires. But that was not a lot of non-engine in Salad. That was less than we were playing before. I know that.
That's 40.
It was 3 Buffalo, right?
No, bro. I played 3 Sunlight Wolves.
Oh, the Ghost Rare.
This card's still like, it's pretty good, but you don't end on it anymore, so it's kind of awkward. You don't relink it that much anymore unless you get to like game states where you're just looping these now. But
I thought people were only playing 2 of it.
Only 4, and that card is cool because it's made off of just Gazelle, so cool. 3 Bailnix. Yeah.
Whatever.
No. I thought people were only playing 2 Wolf now though. I didn't think people were playing 3 of that card anymore. But I guess maybe I was wrong. I don't know, I feel like the deck's still pretty bad though, and I used to play the deck a few years ago. Marincess is the best choice out of the 3. Out of 3 what? Oh, I'm considering some decks from next regional. Marincess, Agnister, Salad. Marincess is pretty nice, but...
Salad spawn trap card, so off just Gazelle, you can add a Raider Roller off of it, or Circle if you're playing around certain things like Pearly, you make an Anima. So you can just grab Circle. The neat thing about it is if you relink it, one of them stays in the graveyard, so when they eventually out this, because everyone in Mother just outs this card, it just comes back and it's really big. And that's what Salad needed, just a card that is big. Yeah, and a way to like play when you open all Salad cards. 1 Stalio.
And how do you use that?
Which one?
What do you use Stalio for?
Oh, this is a good Gazelle. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just so you're not confused. I know it's really hard, but
okay.
How many Gazelle is that?
It's a lot now at this point. Splash Mage, Update Jammer, Transcode, and then I played this over Dueling Revo, and this came up a lot today. When you use this to make your Heat Soul transcode, it comes back, and then it basically gives you like a guaranteed access code. The neat thing is if you don't use the effect though, you can have a Dark Monster for this, which is neat. But it's cool because you get game states like, this is a monster, pretend this is.
You can still use the effect and still summon access code and just banish off field, by the way.
This is like 3300, and this counts as the extra body. It's really cool.
Cool. How many times did you summon Rage in Monster Zone?
Oh, I did a lot actually. Okay. Yeah. You know my magical hats tech.
In order to get to Gazelle.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. Access code. This is just when Gazelle is angry, he gets access code into the game. You know what it is. For my side deck, I played 3 Draw. I'll get to that in a second. 3 Dimensional Barrier. I only used this round 1 versus Pearly because I went all the other times, and it's pretty good. And then 3 Evenly Match. I actually never resolved this card once. Every time I open this card, I open 3 of it or 2 of it. It was kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about this card, but it's whatever. My side deck is really lackluster this weekend. I could have probably changed that a lot. 3 Dark Roller No More. This is like the best combo in your deck if you open this and await a Gazelle. So like this. Is you Dark Roller them?
Sean, would you say that you would change your Nibiru's out for Dark Rulers?
Yeah, maybe, probably. Yeah, your combo is with this, you just dark road them, normal summon this, and then they just scoop. It's so sick. It's crazy. You don't even need to attack, it's crazy. Like, they actually just lose.
Can we get the combo tutorial? I don't know the
Yeah, I got you. I'll do it after the video, don't worry. And then my last 3 cards in the side deck were MVP were Kurikara. I had to give them back, but it's a fire effect monster. And it's 3k usually when you drop it, so that means that you can actually like clear over, like, was it War Trader Pass? It's quite cool. And then you get to randomly bring back monsters, but that's not really relevant because what's his face locks you, and you also get locked by Splash Mage, so like those cards exist, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess since I'm here, I'll just do the short combo real quick off just 1 card. So
the short combo.
I see the 1 card sign at mining combo.
Yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. You got a normal summon, he gets Gazelle. You turn this into a Veil Links. Let me just pretend this is here, sorry. Veil Links, 1-2, this gets him. You get Sanctuary to your hand. Gazelle is going to dump a card, so you're going to dump my boy Spiny. Spiny effect. Turn this into the horse. The horse effect will summon Jaguar. Yeah, I play multiple copies, no one just called me out on it. These 2 become a Sunlight Wolf. Gotta make sure flex on them for a little bit. Jaguar will shuffle this back. Summon this. This will add back Gazelle. And then you turn this back into Veil Links. You turn all of these guys into your boy Raging Phoenix. Relink it. Summon another Raging Phoenix. Raging Phoenix adds any of the trap cards of this. And then off 1 card you have Gazelle in here for next turn. Pop 4. And then if they somehow out this through a Veil effect, you have this to come back. If they ever throw it in a Zeus. The neat thing about Zeus, so this combo actually beats Zeus. If this card's in graveyard and they try to battle the XYZ monster, you can banish it, and since the monster didn't go to damage calculation, since your monster gets destroyed.
It has the same effect as like the Ignister Fire guy that destroys it.
Oh, I did a few OTKs this game, or this tournament, where I attack with like a smaller monster to summon this guy back, after popping it with GG or whatever his name is. And then, yeah, it's all doable thanks to Gazelle, so. And obviously, yeah, Dark Early Gazelle, so.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Any last shoutouts before?
Okay, cool. So I got a little combo. When you get nibbed, oh yeah, you don't get that end board. Okay, now we got a 2nd place Labyrinth list, and then I have a top 8 list. These are the last 2 lists. So this is the 2nd place YuGiOh Richmond VA Regional Labyrinth deck profile, James Larrymore. Okay, so let's hop into this. A little loud.
Alright, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy with Team Scheme. What you doing today, bro?
I got 2nd place with Labyrinth.
Hey, where at?
At Richmond.
Yes, sir. Yeah, my man was going in. I was watching his games with Labyrinth. He went in. What place you get?
I got 2nd.
What show the proof, man. Show the proof.
I got the mat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Haters can't hate if I have proof to say.
You got any shoutouts before you get started, bro?
No shoutouts.
No shoutouts? Dang, fuck everybody, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get it.
All right, so starting out, start with the bricks. We got 1 lovely.
Not the bricks.
1 coup clock. Very important. You have to play them. Don't worry, you want to play them multiple. You could play 2 of those.
It looks so foggy.
Not too lovely. You lose every game.
It just looks foggy or something. It's like a Zoom call. It's like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a Zoom call, and it's like focused on only one person's face. It's wild. Said, yo, I didn't know that you're on Twitch. Hey, what's up? What's up?
You did 2 lady, very essential. That's how you erad people for their life savings or dimension barrier loops.
He's got the Sleep Chief sleeves on.
You got 3 Ariane. Okay. Basically the best starter in your deck. Get you to your big welcome, your welcome, any real card. Get you the field spell you already have set up. I'd say this card, I wish it was not a hard once per turn, but if it wasn't, it'd be insane.
Wait, that's the mono ones, I think.
We're doing IKEA, so we got 3 Shandragon, and then we got 3 Snowy Torby. You play 3 of these because you want to see them on both your turn and your opponent's turn. And if you see them with Coup Clock, you have turn 0 interruption.
Yeah.
And then you got 2 Moonlit Chill.
Ooh, okay.
3 Nibiru. And 3 Ash Blossom.
How do you like this lineup?
This lineup was good. Moonlit didn't come up as much as Ash and Nib did.
Yeah.
I just felt that these were the best hand traps to date. I have Droll on the side. I would main it. It was this or side Nib, main Droll. I just chose Nib for the road matchups. I'd rather have it than not have it. On to spells, we got 1 Labyrinth. Have to play it. Wins you games in the mirrors, especially in the mirrors.
Yeah.
1 Called by the Grave. You need to stop Ash and Bell.
Yeah.
If you don't, I don't know what to say. 3 Pot of Prosperity, God card, get you to any cards you really want to. The top 6. Play consistency, you will always see what you want.
Yes, sir.
And then on to the importance of the deck, we have double Welcome Labyrinth. And we played triple Big Welcome. Pretty standard. You don't want to play more than 2 of this because if you open it by itself, it doesn't do much by itself, and then you have to actually set up to have it work as well as you need it to.
Yeah.
Great combo with actually Lady because it sets you up with the Erad lock as well as what Big Welcome does.
Yeah.
Big Welcome's just better because by itself it can still do something.
Right.
It's the 1-ofs, Tears of the Overroot, Dogmatic of Punishment, should be banned, Eradicator.
AVP.
Daruma Cannon, very nice.
Yeah. You use that card.
It doesn't trigger. Always. You don't. This doesn't trigger your furniture, but does.
Alright, I wonder if they're playing Skill Drain or not. RD Barrier main deck. I wish Moonlit works same here as an OCG so bad. Yeah, if our hand effects work different, stuff like Moonlit would be so much better.
Towers and you need to play because otherwise how else are you gonna do it? One Compulse, easy card to proc off all your other cards, especially with Dogmatic Punishment. Only thing I would probably cut would be Overroot for Ice Dragon's Prison. That card's just a lot better than that. As far as to continue with the hand traps, we got.
So they want to play Ice Dragon's Prison over Overroot. I don't know if I agree with that. Ice Dragon's Prison's not bad. It seems like that card's getting better. Seems like it's getting better against a lot of the decks. I don't know. Tears of the Overroot's nice against, like, it's actually just, like, decently good against everything every time.
3 Imperm. Really good turn 0 interaction. Sets up a lady if you have it in combination with it. Overall, doesn't trigger talents. Always play a 3, at least 2. Round it out. We got 3 Solemn Strike. Ash Bell. Don't want to lose to him. Stop him as much as possible.
No skill drain.
Did you make any changes to the main?
Oh, yeah. I would say Nibiru wasn't as impactful as Droll would be. I would probably main Droll, to be honest with you. Because Droll's just more impactful against the meta decks. Other than that, I'd say other than that, like I said, Terrors for Ice Dragons. It's a lot better.
It's understandable.
In the side, we got Triple Judgment going first. This card's insane. Never Lightning Storm. 3 Droll. Definitely 3 Heavenly Lord. I tried it in the IKEA version. I did not draw it once today. The theory was if they try to Lightning Storm you, this just turns off Lightning Storm and sets up another trap for follow-up. We played one apiece of Buldrake, Druid Swarm, and Magnema. Just the off chance you face a tier player with a mirror match. Just comes up sometimes. Definitely good to use on your own stuff. Make Chaos Angel with Ariane.
Oh yeah, I saw you do that.
One thing. Did Buddy forget that Magma Mutt is at 3? Why are we playing 1 Buldrake, 1 Druid, 1 Magma? Why? That just doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know. Like, play 2 Magma, 1 Druid or something. You're just, you know, this card is so much better than, like, Buldrake.
Dimensional Barrier, Deck Devastation, and Full Force. I chose these 3 just going first. You want to have to set up, like, for Branded or purely Dimension Barrier. Sprite, you got Deck Devi, and then for anything else like Vanquish Soul, you got Full Force Virus.
Would you ever consider Barrier in the main?
Most definitely. I would probably swap it out. I only play the Erad in main because hitting spells hits almost every deck. But Dimensional Barrier in the main is definitely something I've been thinking about. I'd probably test it out, see how it feels, because Branded purely is everywhere.
It is.
And if you try to flip Erad on, they change every step.
Exactly.
As for the actual extra, we play the god himself, Chaos Angel. I made this, I believe, twice. In this deck, if you're not playing the Gamma package, which no one is, I played it for a solid month. Drawing the 1-of was pretty cool. It just protects your monster from being destroyed in battle. So if they try to attack over the furniture, you just have Chaos Angel, they say, okay, cool, Avis. You have your double Entis. Just great Dogmatic Punishment targets. Pops a card off Dogmatic Punishment. This can chain block your furniture as well as popping a card. Really solid. You can even pop your own stuff occasionally if you want to fill up some Clog House and stuff. We have 1 of the Chimera, the King of the Phantom Beasts. This is just a really good target off of Punishment that will bring back Ariane to search. We have 1 Unicorn.
I love that the Chimera the Beast works in this deck, and that it also works off of the Tri-Brigade Link 5. It's so good. It's so nice. Magma was at 1 in Master Duel. Oh, they thought it was Master Duel? That's crazy. No way. There's just no way.
1 Aggregator. Unicorn, you rarely ever make. Aggregator is a great punch target, negates things like Zombie World or any Floodgates. We play triple of the Muckraker. Really good for bringing back your Lovelies and setting cards. Honestly, I enjoy playing 3 of it because you always want to hit off Prosperity and have another copy. 1 Underworld Goddess, 1 Zeus, 1 Cashier Elizar, I'll explain that in a second. 1 Phoenix and 1 Baron. So I was playing Fenrir in this deck, and you know, they go Shang, and I go Fenrir, Elizar. I removed them last minute, but it was definitely a really good consideration. And then this was just Fenrir plus Ash. But then that point they're just Prosperity targets.
Awesome, bro.
And that would be all of the deck.
The spice, really good.
Alright, so that was it for the second place regional Labyrinth deck profile. And now on to the last one that we're going to watch over. This is a top 8 Unchained Jose Horrendez Fort Worth, Texas deck profile. Okay. It's going to be the last one that we go over. Nice shout out everyone for the follows. Dastra Valisive 16. Thank you. Okay. Let's click. Okay, to be honest, let's just skip right into the deck profile. Okay.
We do 3 Aruba. Basically one of the starters. Hand effect, pop a card to special. Run 3 of those. I'm also running 3 Rakea. A lot of people cut this to 2. I just kind of want consistency. I don't want to break. So running 3 of them in order to have a normal summon to cost is always really good. Okay. Same thing. I'm also running 3 Sarama.
So no tour guide.
Again, same idea. if I draw any of the normal summons with Aruha or the other card that I'm about to show, it's going to be pretty much full combo. So just as much consistency in the deck as possible.
Do you prefer this ratio? Because I think I've seen some people like maybe play 2 or something of each.
That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people would decide to either cut the Sarama to 2 or 1, depending on the tour guide package. You know, there's a lot of different packages that you can run. I just feel like this is a little bit more consistent, a little bit more standard. Tour guide just loses to everything, Ash, Imperm, things like that. And then if you do lose to that with tour guide, you need to have 2 cards in hand extra to just combo up.
Okay.
So I'd rather just focus mainly on just having either a set or normal summon to destroy.
Okay.
That's pretty much what I focus my deck around.
Sweet.
So just 3 of each of the twins. The new cards, I'm running 3 of the red dog and 1 blue. These 2 cards are just what made the deck a lot better. This is essentially a second Aruha, quick effect, and then whenever it gets sent to the graveyard, it sets a card, so it's just reoccursion every single time. And then this,
Well, to make it faster, I already know what these cards do.
this is really good. Just pretty much grind game. Just to continue your combo. You can get Nib, you can get Imperm, you can just activate him in grave, special summon back, and then get your twins effects. Okay. So, really good there. Nice. The only other soul is Unchained Soul. I'm not running the Disaster, the blue dog.
Oh, yeah?
Again, the reason why I'm not playing him is consistency. I don't want to be able to draw him and break on him. I'd rather draw a twin that I can normal summon, and then I can pop with one of the red dogs.
Did it ever come up, though?
There's a lot of times where I did miss it. Against the branded player, I could have summoned the Disaster linked away, but I mean, it's either you go where...
Who's pumped for tax season?
No. I need to get YouTube Premium for when I do these.
Kind of go for that play, but I decided to just kind of go for consistency. I didn't want to break on the deck. It's 9 rounds, so.
Last round, 9 round, right?
9 rounds, yes sir, yeah. And then more consistency, we're running 3 of the prisms. Rhoda, Searcher, it's pretty much, you can draw 2 of these and then still combo off because each effect is once per turn. And then I'm running 3 of the chambers and 3 stuff. Same thing with this. You want to see, this deck is a 2-card combo, so you want to see either a normal summon and a Aruha or a red dog to destroy, or a trap with an Aruha and a red dog. So again, it's just trying to get the 2 cards as consistency as possible. And then again, more consistency is 3 prosperities in the callback, because Ash does her. The good thing is, with this deck, Droll does not hurt at all.
Oh, yeah?
Droll, you can play through Droll easily. Droll does nothing to this deck, which is amazing because everybody's main decking Droll.
Yeah, that's a pretty hot card right
Yeah,
now.
including myself.
Nice.
So for hand traps, I'm main decking 3 Drolls, main decking 3 Ash Blossoms, and then 2 Nibiru's.
Oh, why 2?
So 2 because of space. Really, it's just because of space. I could have cut the call by or any of the twins for an extra Nibiru, but again, I would much rather see a twin than a Nibiru again.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the only reason why I decided to just run 2. But Ash for branded, which I actually lost to in the finals, or in the last round, and then Droll just for everything else. And then my last 5 cards, I'm running 2 boats for Cashier and 3 Emperors. So that's pretty much the main deck. It's even 40. So
perfect 40.
Yes, sir. Actually, but this is going to be controversial for the Unchained players because a lot.
I don't know how I feel about that main deck. It's not bad. It's just like regular Unchained. I don't know. That deck, it's gonna brick. It's gonna draw very bad hands. It's gonna draw awkward hands. You could play Tour Guide in the deck. You could play maybe something that helps like destroy your monsters, so that way you don't brick as much. I don't know. Droll formats are crazy. Droll is the TCG Maxi? Oh god no. Oh god no. Maxi is so much more toxic, but Droll is wild. Turn-lasting floodgates from the hand do be wild.
A lot of people say that our extra deck is really tight. I kind of don't agree with that, but I'm running 2 Rage. I am running 3 of the Yama. The new card, this card is insane. It adds back, it lets you special summon back, and a lot of people play it at 2. It's good at 2. The only bad part is that right now Cashier is still a thing. So Cashier will just banish the other one with Unicorn, and if you go to turn 3, you can't summon another one. So I decided to play the 3rd one. Okay. I played at a case tournament last week. I came in 2nd, and the biggest thing is I played 6 Cashier players, and every single time it came up to where they would banish the 2nd Yama, and I just didn't have any follow-up. So I just because of that, I decided to play 3.
Nice.
Yeah, just because of that tournament, I decided to do that. Same thing, I'm playing 2 of the Anguish and 2 of the Abominations. Again, pretty good Unchained cards. I'm playing 2 Unicorns. Same thing, it's just honestly Prosperity. Prosperity, I could just get rid of the other one And then if I don't use Prosperity, I can go into one. And then if it comes to be a grind game, and I go into another Rage, another Anguish, I can just go into the second one. Okay. So that's the reason for that. Access Code, the only non-fiend that's in my extra deck, because this deck does lock you into fiends. And then Goddess, to pretty much out to any tower.
Did it come up today?
Goddess did not come up today. No, it did not. I didn't play any Pureleys, I didn't play any tower cards, so no, Goddess did not come up today. And then Unchained Wave Hiking Caesar. I play 2 of them. Again, the reason why I play 2 of them is for the grind game. A lot of times you end in this, you activate both effects, so you still have your level 6s engraved. Yeah. And if it does happen to come to your turn, you always end in the level 6s back in your field. So then you can just go into a second one, which will keep your blue dog in rotation. Because once this card special summons...
Yeah, the second wave Hiking Caesar is just game. If anyone ever summons the second wave Hiking Caesar, it's just like auto game every single time. Just because they already started cracking the board and then they summoned it. And at that point, you know, you may have had the out for the first one, but you're not going to top deck the out for the second one and engine. Let's see, what do they play on the side, though?
And it leaves a field. Oh, wow. So for the side deck versus Purely, I didn't play any Pureleys, but this was my only out to the big cat.
That's also a nice kaiju, because you can use that and then Solar Rage to make Yama.
3 Dark Rulers, Kashira, Manadium, things like that, like any big board cards. And then I'm running the 2 Lightning Storms and Harpies. This came up, I had a Lab matchup, and then I had a Trap Tricks matchup. So this was really good against both of those guys. And then for going first, I'm running 3D Bears and 3 Anti-Spells. This is basically for Kashira, and then Kashira and Branded is pretty much it. A lot of times you opt to go first, so you take out all your going second cards, all the nibs, you take out all the, things that you don't need for the matchup, and you just slide these in there. And then the one of card that actually came up 3 times today. What? Eradicator. So yeah, so this card.
How'd you get to it?
Your usual end board will end in the Highway King Caesar, the link, and then a twin. That way you can pop the twin, and then the twin will float. So you can do that, or you can just, instead of ending in the twin, you just end in the soul. And then, so yeah, that's how it would pretty much come up. If I saw this in hand, then my play was going to end in this with the link and then the DDD, so that I could just tribute this.
Oh, man.
And that was pretty much, yeah, that was game.
Hey, whatever it takes. Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, well, congrats on your regional top, man. You said it was your first one?
It's my first top 8, yeah.
Nice.
It's my first top 8, so I was nervous, but...
Hey, it worked out, man. And you're in...
The 7 going first cards is crazy. So the errata came up 3 times. I only played 1 of it, no throws. It's crazy. I gotta love Prosperity. Gotta love that card. No, the stream went down or something for a second. It doesn't even matter. I'm about to end stream anyways. But hey, shout out to Youngest Thief for the follow. What's up? Yeah, it's whatever. Stream's about to go down, but I'm about to host someone anyways. So I'm just gonna do that. Okay. Boom. Let me raid. Okay. Hey, shout out to Interesting Game for the follow, 10 Maple for the follow, D-Hex for the follow, Cuba's a Weeb, I'm Sally, Lyric is an Icon. Thank you everyone for the follows. But I'm gonna go ahead and send everyone over to the Cali effect. The stream's like going down, and at the same time, I was literally ending it right now anyway, so it's like perfect time for the stream to start messing up. But alright, I'm gonna send everyone over to the Cali effect. I hope y'all have a nice day. Also, I'm about to upload in like 13 minutes, so in like 13 minutes there's gonna be another upload. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, it's gonna be dropping very shortly. And I'll see you guys. Thank you everyone for watching. We hit the goal for 5,000. Let's go. So now the goal is 6,000. So now we're like 900 followers away. But alright, I'm gonna send the raid over. See you guys.